There's only one way I can describe my emotions right now, and it's through this song. And there's an ad right at the beginning of this fucking thing, obviously.
We never rehearse.
This is all I can feel right now.
Do you play?
Try me.
What song is that? What is that?
This is just describing my pain right now.
I don't even know what song that is.
Team losing not 20 minutes ago.
I just sent out a tweet a little while ago that you'd be recording with me tonight. Distraught Avalanche fan. Thick sauce.
This is the only way I can put my feelings into expression right
Were they a favorite to win the cup or something? They're pretty good every year. Every year.
Well, that's the end of that. But man,
Sad. So sad. That's a melancholy tune.
it's a banging track.
Kind of like that.
It's called Coffee Cold by Galt McDermott, and it's fucking nasty.
Sounds like Chairman Math.
It's fucking sick. I've been loving this shit.
Little
lately.
hip hop beat there.
It is a sample. That's how I found it.
I like that.
But yeah, this song's dope. But anyway, that's how I describe my fucking feelings right now.
How did the game end? So it went to overtime.
Fuck.
It was 5-4.
Man, it was right away. The game was 1-0 Dallas within 2 minutes. Colorado answered right away, and then it was like kind of dormant, like couple goal here, goal there, whatever. And it was just like it was a tit for tat game the whole way. 1-1, 2-1, 3 or 2-2, 3-2. It was never a 2-goal lead ever. And then fucking we scored with like 4 minutes left or 3 minutes left.
Yes.
To take the lead to go up. It was I guess 5-4 or 4-4.
4-4. It finished 5-4, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so we went up 4-3. Yeah, that's right. We went up 4-3.
Pretty sure.
And then fucking they were announcing the goal and Dallas scored 10 seconds later. Fucking talk about depleting. Like,
Oh, it didn't even go to overtime.
it did.
Oh, it did.
We went up 4-3 and then Dallas tied it in 10 seconds with fucking three minutes left. It was fucking
In the third.
Oh. We were like, that's why Dallas won, man. Dallas won because Colorado was gassed. Like
Yeah.
they were just they dominated the third period, and then we just squeezed out that leading goal. We're like, fuck, nice.
A man named Kivaranta.
Yeah,
Great name.
and he got the game winner too. Fucking Anyway, they won in fucking overtime, and it was just like the way the game went. It was like we had when we were in the offensive zone, it was just they were just throwing shots at the net. We hit the fucking post at the end of the third, but it doesn't matter. In the offensive zone in the overtime, it was just pathetic. And then Dallas, they had one rip in our offensive zone, and it was just like, oh fuck! It just looked so much. They were just different.
Is overtime still 4-on-4?
In the playoffs, it's 5-on-5, 20 minutes. It's another period of hockey.
How much do I like that? I don't know.
I love
It's a full 20 minutes?
In the playoffs,
It's a full 20.
It's another period next
Full
goal.
20.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
but its next goal wins.
Yep.
Okay.
Straight up overtime. Just none of this fucking because they changed the rules in the league to like make it more action. Like they changed
During the
ice
regular
and-
season.
Yeah, and then like 3-on-3 overtime just to make it more.
I thought it was 4-on-4 overtime.
3-on-3 they changed. It was, and they changed it to 3-on-3.
4-on-4 is not enough.
It's crazy.
You gotta go 3-on-3.
It's fucking crazy. So, but like,
Oh my God.
But anyways, like this is just straight up regular. Either way, like I'm pissed, but it like whoever wins the cup this year gets like an asterisk beside it. It's not like
That's what everybody says. But only
I
the
was
teams.
disagreeing with that until my team got eliminated.
That's right.
Now I'm fucking, like,
You beat me
all
to
the
it.
guys that were saying that are Leafs fans.
No shit. Well,
yeah, fuck.
I wouldn't worry about it. I think.
Oh, I'm go Raptors.
Did you watch the game last night?
No, but I fucking know what happened.
We went to my dad's house to watch the game, and I'm assuming you watched the Avs game with Young Oop. You gotta when this playoff time. I gotta watch.
Dude, young Cindy wasn't even invested.
Really?
She's like, I don't even want to get involved. She comes in. We had dinner. She comes in. She sits down, and she left. And then like she watched like a period, I guess, and then comes into the third. Like she just keeps coming in and checking the game.
Checking
She's
the score.
invested, right? Like I've never been that invested in a hockey game. I haven't been invested in like a sport.
I never see you watch sports. You
Not
watch the
team
occasional hockey game after you leave here. I think more because your buddies want to watch it and you just want to hang out.
Yeah, and I'm down to watch it. I'm not like the type of guy that's just going to sit down. I'm going home to watch the game. That's not who I am. I like watching individual sports. I don't know. I like watching golf and MMA, UFC. I guess.
Yeah.
That's what I like watching. I don't know because it's easier to get invested. Like fighting, you're immediately invested. You have to be.
It's a brawl.
It's a fight.
Yeah.
Like that's
Guys
just human instinct.
Trying not to die.
You're a human instinct. Everybody watches it. If you're fucking just sitting there cheesing when UFC's on, you're fucked.
I've never sat down and watched a full anything fight except for Pacquiao Mayweather, and then the morning after McGregor Mayweather, I downloaded it and sat here and watched it through the whole thing. Yeah, I didn't look to see who won. If you had told me Mayweather lost by knockout after like the third or fourth round was over, I would have said, I could see it.
Yeah.
He got hit a couple times pretty good there. He's
Crack.
Definitely like 15 years older than Mayweather is.
He knows how to take a punch better than anyone. Like he fucking can roll. It's just different, man. But like fighting's different, and like. But, like, I like watching basketball, to be honest. Like, I like watching basketball almost better than fucking hockey. Like, I like watching hockey the best if I had to choose, like, a team sport.
Yeah.
But basketball, I don't know what it is. I like the game.
Is your dad annoying to watch sports with?
Fuck no.
No?
No, he's into it.
Mine neither, yeah.
He's
mine
into
neither.
it. Like, he's just, like, fucking... We're thinking the same shit. We're both saying the same shit. Like, fucking get rid of it. Why you do that? Like, we're on the same fucking page. So, no. But, like, did your dad grow up playing sports?
I don't think my dad can throw a spiral.
No.
Yeah, he can't swim.
No,
he might.
But he just likes it.
He might be able to jump over a piece of paper.
Nice. That's good. That's a start.
Yeah.
Think he should start his athletic career now in his 60s?
He's 63. He could. But 60's the new 20.
I guess so.
That's what they keep saying.
I guess so.
That's another thing. As soon as you get to 60, it's the new 20.
Man, fuck. But yeah, but he knows sports. Like he watches sports.
He was a coach of mine in hockey and basketball. He knows. Oh yeah, he knows those two games. He knows well.
Does he watch them on his own time?
Oh yeah, basketball.
Okay, so he's
yeah, man, big time. Yeah.
Fan. So yeah, it's different. Like that. Like when it comes to watching sports and playing sports, I can't differentiate. Like people who watch the game but never played it, they're watching the best people play. They know the fucking game.
Yeah.
But like playing it is different.
I can't watch basketball. Your sister's pretty good about this now because we've been watching together for 7 or 8 years. But I can't watch basketball with people who haven't played before. Because I want to say what I see, and if they don't see it, then you have to. Point. Oh, you have to explain it, and then even worse, they say something that's wrong, and then you got to say like, yeah.
There's nothing. That's where the big clash is with watching. Like when I watch like UFC.
Well, you did that stuff, right? For a bit, you did a little bit of fucking.
I did it, but I'm also like a hardcore fan, so it's like I've been watching it, so like I know what the fuck's going on. If there's a guy in the room that's like more versed than me than I am, I don't care. I'm not the one sitting there like the fans like, oh fucking hit him in the face. That's what I would do. It's like, well, would you do that?
Wouldn't we all?
Man, the loudmouth talking fucking fight fan.
I can't believe that guy's not in the UFC.
I watch UFC with like 4 guys, and that's it.
Same guys you watch a lot of stuff with, probably.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But yeah, like if I like go with a big group of guys, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be annoying. Because this guy's gonna be fucking just saying all this. Oh, get him! Like, fucking shut up.
The worst.
I hate when they go to the ground. It's like, oh, shut up.
That is for me. That's boring as hell.
Yeah, but because you don't know what's going. There's shit going on.
Technically, I can't see like what's happening. Yeah, I don't understand what's happening when they're on the mat.
Shit. That's why Joe Rogan's clutch. As a commentator,
we should
fucking nailing it.
I just pulled up the things I want to talk about, and I didn't have Rogan and Spotify on there, but I do want to talk about that.
I'm down to talk about that. Yeah, but I just wanted to touch base on why I was so invested in that.
That's all right.
I haven't been that invested in a sporting event in like I didn't even watch like any of the games because the games are always on at like 10. I'm in bed at like 9. I couldn't watch any of them.
I am 100% down for playoff professional sports to always be carried out in a bubble.
That's pretty dope, eh?
It's really good.
It is good. It is good.
I really enjoyed it.
It's intense. It's intense. And everyone's stuck. There's no bullshit, no traveling, none of this shit. Yeah. But I like it a lot. Like, it wouldn't work for fans.
Yeah, but right? Yeah, okay. So figure out a way to make it work for fans. Like I don't know.
Because it wouldn't work for like ticket holders and shit. Like you couldn't do that because
the owners probably don't like it either.
No, they don't make any money.
Yeah,
they make no money. Like what are they going to do? Sell tickets to go sit and watch it on a big screen,
or to get your face on one of those fake fan things? What's the NHL doing for fans? They're just covering stands, right? They're not even doing the digital fans.
I don't know. I don't know if this was on. I hope it was on. I just fidgeted with it, but whatever.
It was probably fine. It was probably fine. We'll see. It's only 9 minutes.
Nice. So, yeah, hopefully it's just Joey responding to me. You can probably hear me on your mic.
Welcome to another episode of Two Whites and a Blue, just in case.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I don't know. I like the bubble thing. I was saying to a buddy of mine this morning that the intensity those players have, given that those guys in hockey, it's the same way. You've been playing in front of fans. Not since you were 20, since you were like probably 11 and 12.
Oh, it's just the players.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I know. And like you've never had a game where there wasn't at least 200 people in the stands, right? Since you were in Pee Wee probably. If you're playing pro.
Even when you're in Pee Wee, there's fucking
That's what I mean.
This is like now there's nobody in the stands when I'm playing hockey. No one. Like you'd like the odd girlfriend's coming out because their boyfriend forced her to go.
Like in beer league?
Oh, yeah.
The best.
Like fuck one. Oh, here's scored. Woo.
Woo!
in the crowd.
Good job, babe.
And then the guy points at her. That was
nice.
for you, babe.
He points the stick up at her.
And that guy just gets lipped relentlessly by every player on there. What are you? Oh, I couldn't even say what I was about to say.
There's a
forgot him on a microphone.
There's a movement in the last little while I find among young beer league players to bring girls to games early in the relationship.
Well, I mean, I think that's a good play for the girl.
For the girl, it is.
Because you got to check out, make sure he's not dust.
True.
If he's dust,
True.
you might have to bounce, unless he's a really good guy.
Yeah. You don't want to be married to the nice dust guy, though. What did you spend your money on last week? 2 weeks. You get 2 weeks of expenditures to talk about.
Yeah, well, we went to the cottage with, Will and I went to the cottage with a bunch of our, like, old-time buddies.
Nice.
Bit of a fucking bender. Like, I just snapped back to kind of who I was yesterday.
Nice.
It was a rough week.
You guys got back on Monday?
Sunday, okay. Sunday late because Will is just
his hangovers are bad.
Slow motion. It's like
world
no
famous.
sense of urgency. He doesn't care. I'm like, dude, I got to get up at 5 a.m. and I really appreciate if we didn't get home at 8 p.m.
What time did you guys get home?
8 p.m.
Wow.
I just had to go home and just lay in bed
go
and
right
just
to sleep.
Wide awake. It was whatever. That's neither there nor here. He knows. Okay. He knows he's like that.
Will's not even here to defend. His chair's empty.
Well, that's my chair. I'm filling his chair.
He's only here in spirit.
Fucking guy, man. Anyway, just on that note, man, Will's on waivers. If anybody, we're taking applications. If anybody wants.
Where is he tonight?
Yeah, I think him and his girlfriend are camping. Or something.
Oh, they went up north. Okay, yeah. End of summer. It's forgivable. Long weekend. I guess
he's still on waivers.
Yeah,
he's on slim ice.
Yeah, he's like
I said, we're taking applications. You just got to be really good at. You got to be smart. You got to be able to keep me in check.
I just put together an ad for Twitter for tomorrow morning. I think
resumes
for this show. I think it's gonna work. Should I add taking applications for third guest, third host?
We need another white collar.
Sure, whatever you want.
Sorry, Will.
Let's take any color. Really.
Will, you're just gonna have a strong showing next week. He won't even listen to this.
So you went up to the cottage. You probably got blasted. How many times did you go to Foots when you were up there?
We went 0 times. We went fucking 0 times.
Even after your newfound love for their lunch specials.
Yeah, I don't really have a love for that. The girls all do. I'm a fan of it. I'm down to go. I fuck with it. It's like a food truck up there that just
shit is good, man.
When you're hungover, it's exactly what you want. You have everything you need. You have like burgers, which are primo.
They're great and they're cheap.
They're cheap, but it's like I don't know. You can spend $12. You get like a burger and onion rings or something like that.
And you get ice cream too for $12.
Yeah, they got the ice cream. They like the real. Whatever ice cream that like the dairy, like it's like almost like Cortho dairy kind of shit. Super good.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is dope. But like I'm never like pushing to go there. I always got food, so I don't really care. I don't think about it. They're like, oh, like the girls are like, I want deep fried pickles. It's like, yeah, you would want that at a cottage.
I've seen you eat some of the worst proteins on the face of the earth. The cottage,
dude.
You're out there just hot, like sending back
brutal shit, frozen fucking chicken cordon Swiss on a bun,
feet and ass, baby.
Send it.
Unbelievable.
I'm different up there. I don't care. Up there, I don't give a fuck. So yeah, I spent my money. I spent my money on that. Like I spent a bunch of money for that. I bought a bunch of booze, bunch of vape shit because I'm not smoking anymore. So I had to fucking keep that in
Jewel
check.
pods.
Yeah, well, whatever they are. Because we went like up at Will's cottage. It's like an island, and you're on. There's no power, and you guys
went out to the.
You got to take the fucking boat to get to the land, and then drive to the store. And
you can only see the people on that island from the more civilized cottage with
a telescope,
a retail telescope,
a porno scope.
That's right, the burning up scope.
But so you got nothing. So you have to kind of come over prepared. Like the only thing you would really go there to the store for is to buy ice to fill your coolers with. And we bought enough ice on the first day. Like we were only there for 2 fucking days. We were there Thursday night. We got there, and then Friday, Saturday.
Nice.
We left Sunday. So.
That's all right.
But the one buddy of ours, he came up. We hadn't seen him in a while. We wanted to hang out with him, so we invited him along the way. But he doesn't really think about shit. So on Saturday at 5 p.m., he goes to Will. He's like, yo, because he wanted a fucking pack of smokes. And I'm like, why did he brought 1 cigarette?
1 cig.
1.
For 3 days.
For the whole weekend. I'm like, what?
Bold strategy, Cotton.
What the okay, man. All right, good luck. And at 5 o'clock on Saturday, he goes, yo, Will, when are we going to the store? Will is fucking hammered.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, okay, I'm going to go hop in the boat, drive over to the mainland.
It's dark.
Get into my car, drive to the store. Are you putting 2 and 2 together there, buddy, or no? You just want a pack of smokes that fucking bad? You had the chance. I told him when we met him at Will's house, do you have enough cigarettes? Because you're the only one there smoking.
That's incredible that you guys asked him if he had a tally of smokes.
Yeah, do you have enough? Or like you're the only one there who's going to be smoking. He was there betting on bum and cigs. And I was like, yeah, no one here is smoking, man.
Bum and cigs.
Like smart in the use your head.
How many pods did you go through?
Not as many as I thought.
No,
I over prepped. But
do you go through pods? You can't recharge pods. You can recharge the pen.
Stick. Yeah, the pods you just fucking they're gone.
Right,
but
you just discard them.
I don't know. Like they're like if you're a smoker, you save a lot of money with these fucking things.
Do you?
$18 for 3 of them.
What's a pack of smokes cost? $15?
Around there.
Yeah.
And then one of those is like basically a pack of darts.
Really?
Pretty much.
You can go through the whole. That thing will take you
one.
Yeah.
And then you have 3 of them for the price of a pack of darts.
Pretty good.
And you don't even. I don't know.
And you're saving the environment.
I suppose so. Not when you ditch the pods.
Oh, I throw them in the lake.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a good.
They're biodegradable. They're biodegradable.
It washes it away. I don't know. It has like a garbage compactor.
Yeah, it just
filters it through.
Yeah. Everyone knows that.
But yeah, so that I spent a bunch of money on that. Paid for some gas and the 407 bill and all that shit. So that was a bunch of money. Probably like $300-400.
407's was it 50 each way, right? I think.
No, I think it's like 65 total. There and back.
Where do you get on?
The 400. Or I get on. What is it? Right, the first one right after Waterdown Road.
Yeah,
right after Waterdown Road, and then go all the way to the 400. So it's like 67 kilometers. There,
it's almost a full stretch.
Yeah, 130K. It is, yeah, it is. But fuck, it's worth it. I don't care.
Especially if you guys leave after work on a Friday. Yeah, you're
gonna hit when you go to the 400. You hit dead stop anyway.
Yeah.
So fuck it. You want to go gridlock all the way to gridlock all the way through Barrie? You're gonna be 4 hours to get there.
It sucks. Commuter plus cottage traffic at that time of day too. It's not good.
So then today, then I just bought the regular work week shit, and then today I bought a membership to a car wash.
No, you didn't.
I did, but it's worth it. It is worth it. It was $30.
Your sister's gonna shit
$30
when I tell her
$30, and you can go
every day. I know.
It's $1 a car wash. I'm gonna go every fucking day.
Are you going every day?
Why not? I paid for it. I'm gonna fucking use it.
I don't know. Did you go today?
Yeah, that's why I got it.
You just got it today.
I just got it. And I'm gonna go tomorrow.
Are you?
I'm gonna go Sunday. Why not? Fuck, I paid for it. My car's gonna look slick for a month.
What's the time worth? Like you got to go there. Yeah, the time.
What about the time it takes to actually wash your car?
Well, you're assuming something there. I don't wash my car.
I don't either. I do, but like I do only when it's convenient.
Rain is free.
Yeah, but it's not the same. It's not the same shine.
Someone pitched me this. Dave pitched me this, the car wash membership thing. I like Dave.
I'm only going to do it for 1 month.
But I'm not fucking getting a car membership.
I'm doing 1 month. That's it. I'm never doing it again.
The car wash membership.
It's not worth it. I don't care. But
how did you get roped into this?
You want to know how I got roped into it?
You saw a sign on a street lamp?
I didn't give a fuck. You want to know why?
Okay.
Because I made a bunch of money fucking taking copper wire back today.
This is
a fat stack of cash. I was like, fuck, I don't care.
How much you net?
$340.
That's pretty good. That's about, was that a summer worth of copper?
It was just whatever, like, sometimes they just go, here, you want it? And I've just been taking it. Like, you go ahead, like little piles.
I know how
Take
it
it, and then I just throw it in the shed.
Yeah.
Whatever, I'll save it, rainy day.
Was it about a summer worth, though?
Pretty much. Maybe a bit more than that.
That's good.
I was like, fuck it, I'll do it. And I've just been hoarding it. And then I had a shitload. And then today I was just in my backyard for fucking 2 hours just stripping.
What's wrong with that?
With a knife. It was fucking...
Forearm workout?
Oh, it was great. It was just something to do on a Friday. Like, what am I going to do? Sit there and play video games until the podcast? No, I'm going to go outside. I was busy all fucking day stripping. I was in my backyard, had my fucking tunes going, stripping wire. It was fine.
Yeah?
I was getting pissed.
What are you listening to? Techno?
I was listening to fucking that song a bunch of times.
Nobody listens to
melancholy
techno.
Song that we popped in.
You set yourself up for failure tonight by listening to that song early.
Yeah, it's a good song, so I fuck with it.
The last 2 weeks, for me, have been pretty good. I was going to make a list of stuff I spent my money on, but honestly, I don't even want to think about it. I bought some more dessert-flavored coffees the other day. They arrived yesterday.
Are those more money?
They're $30 for 50 coffees.
How much is like the fucking regular? That was
gotta be about the same. Yeah. I don't know. The only problem is that one has mint chocolate chip, which I don't love. But in the morning, sometimes that little bit of
nice.
little bit of menthol is nice.
It's not bad, right?
Good,
I don't mind mint.
Yeah, coffee.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really like those fucking dessert coffees. So.
I put chocolate milk in my coffee, so it's gotta always match the chocolate milk flavor. That's the key thing.
To me, those things just taste like a bout of diarrhea is coming. There's
that happens no matter what. You have a runny shit after coffee. I actually I have to get, because the gym schedule is so early. The gym schedule is so early in the morning for me.
Still doing that.
Either 6 a.m. or 7:30 a.m.
Kudos to you, my friend. That's big.
And
I am not doing that.
This is like I've gone like the gym has been open for. I don't care. Go for it. Fuck what am I gonna say? Fucking no. So the gym has been open for like 42 days now. I think. I've gone 40.
That's how much you're keeping track.
I've gone 41 of the 42.
Man,
I'm trying to get to 90 out of 100. Now that I've gone 41 of 42, I'm gonna fucking.
That's a good way. That's a good way to stay motivated.
Yeah.
I never thought about it like that.
And like the other thing too is when you book, you got to go on your phone, cancel the booking. It's a fucking pain. Just go. Just go.
Do that. I would I would never do that.
It's
going
great.
to the gym to me is such a fucking It's not a pain in the ass. I like it, but. It is a pain in the ass when I just want to go home and chill.
I just go there, grind. I went to the barbershop today too, spent a bit of money on a haircut.
Yeah, I can see that's a fresh fade. I can tell it looks good.
A little bit of pomade there. It's nice. As soon as I walked in, Phil, the barber goes, "You been working out again?" I said, "Yeah, every day." He's like, "I remember when my arms looked that good." You know what that means? Phil, I know you listen. Phil's arms never looked that good. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. They
barbershop banter after hours.
But yeah, so I did that.
What did he get you with a jab at the end of the fucking haircut on your way out of the door? You just had to hit him on the air.
Yeah, he listens. Him and Nick. I'm
gonna go to this
show
guy.
down there.
Who is this guy?
Phil. I won't say his last name on the show, but he runs Westdale Barbershop.
All right, I'm gonna go there. Give me the fucking details.
40 bucks. You book it. He go in there, cut your hair, and you tell him. If you tell him,
I'm gonna tell you, just make me look dope.
Yeah, but he's gonna. You can tell him you do the show. You'd be like, yeah, I'm on the fucking show. He'll be like, no.
Oh, yeah. You know Joey, right? No, but like the only thing is like I want to go. Like I like my barber right now. Like she does a good job, but I'm also fucking open to try some shit. But like I don't want to go to like a fucking barber like that and be like, yo, fucking.
Now that you have all this copper money,
make me look sick. Make me look sick. But I don't want him to be like doing some fucking like doing the line and
he's always got
that. Just make me look clean.
This guy's always got he's got the tools. The atmosphere is perfect.
I think it is better if a guy cuts your hair.
It's great. And he had
as a guy.
He had the foil trimmers out today. You know what that is?
No.
Well, it's because you don't go to a proper barber.
Wow. I mean, I also don't really get you. I think you go harder on a haircut.
The foil trimmers, like the old school. It's like almost shaped like a deodorant stick, and it's got the two clipping. I guess you call them like clipping wheels at the end, and it just only cuts stubble.
Oh, okay. So it's close. It's like real close.
Fucking so.
He doesn't fucking whip out the blade.
He does at the end.
At the end,
yeah, he
nice.
does the warm.
I love that.
Does the warm shave at the end. He would do the beard, but I think the province right now is not allowing barbershops to do beard. So he does he'll do like your burns. Yeah, he does like up here.
If you do the beard, don't you get your like face wrapped and shit?
I've never actually seen anybody get a shave in there. I saw that
when I
don't hang out to watch people get their haircut. But
dude, I might have told this story on the podcast before, but I was at Ali Barber's in Dundas.
Yeah,
and this kid comes in.
That's on King.
Yeah.
Okay.
He couldn't. The kid couldn't have been. I don't know. Maybe in his early 20s, like 20 to 23.
Yeah.
He had no facial hair. He had an attempt at fucking facial hair.
I don't like where this is going.
My facial hair.
Attacked.
My facial hair is shit, but I can kind of do it, right?
Okay, yeah.
But I would never go in and get a straight shave.
Your beard's gotten better the last 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, it comes in, but it's still shit. Like I can't just rep it.
Oh, okay. All
right. Like this kid had less than nothing. Like it was just like 2 little fucking whiskers down here. He's like, yeah, can I get a straight shave? And like a barber goes, are you sure, man? It's $40. And he's just like, yeah, $40. Just here, take the money. And the guy's like, okay. And he just fucking
straight shave.
This kid's just sitting there, fucking hot towels just wrapped around his fucking head. And then he shaves him, and then after the kid leaves, and his face is just pitch red.
It's like that
sensitive ass pale skin.
It's like that scene in Home Alone where Macaulay Culkin does.
Does he? He does a straight shave. Like, give me a fucking break, man. Like, come on. Like, do you not notice that you don't have the fucking hair to do that? Like, it sucks, but it's the hand you're dealt.
It's the experience.
I guess. Yeah, you're right. But like, fuck, that was dumb. You could have just zipped it off with a razor. It would have probably been closer.
So. You know what else? I didn't spend money on this, but your sister did, and I want to talk about it because I was shocked to see. I was shocked to see exactly what these guys charge for their product. So I've been looking for shorts for the gym for a long time because the ones you bought me a couple of years ago.
You said they're fucking ripping.
They're ripping. They're ripping because I wear them constantly for stuff that I shouldn't wear them for. Like football, I wear them. Playing with the dog, I wear them. So his claws get there, or like you get hit with a cleat or something and you get a tear, right? Fine. They're a couple of years old. I'm willing to replace them. So I've been Googling like athletic shorts, and I came up with a couple of different brands that I like. There's some Nike stuff I like and some Reebok stuff I like. But just for shits and giggles the other night, I thought, you know what? I'm going to go on the Gymshark website and see what Gymshark stuff costs because I like the way it looks. The guy stuff in the gym looks good. Looks
Girl
comfortable.
stuff looks good too. I like it.
Those pants are as good as Lulu's as far as the ass goes.
Fuck yeah! Well, it just like looks fucking sick.
They do a great.
The chicks, they look sick.
They do a great
dope.
job.
It looks dope.
They do a great job on those pants.
It's sexy and it looks fucking
That's right.
cool.
Sexy
too.
and functional.
It's cool too.
And so I went on the Gymshark website. If you had to guess, Mike, what the Gymshark stuff costs for a pair of shorts,
$80.
$30.
What? It's cheap?
It's cheap.
It's cheap.
That's what I said. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. It's $30. And I kept on looking through. I'm like, man. The shirts are $25. Shorts $30. So I told your sister because she's been asking me what I want for my birthday. I said, you know what I want?
She dropped $300 on Gymshark.
I want some stuff. She goes, she said, she's like, how much did you spend on my gift? So I told her. She goes, fill a cart and then I'll pay for it.
That is fucking
I thought
sick.
I was like, sick. Okay. She liked the stuff so much when I showed her. She got a couple things herself. Yeah. I thought, man, this is crazy. These guys.
Kenzie's just a gym rat now, eh?
She goes a little less now that she has to go in the morning, but she still goes 3 or 4 times a week. She got back pain. She told me she had back pain today.
What's happening?
She's
you got her on a powerlifting regimen.
She said, I don't though. I don't.
She's into it though.
I put her on what's on Reddit. There's like
It's probably because she's squatting.
She squats.
Yeah, but that's back pain.
Yeah, I think she did it doing chest personally. That's my guess.
Her ass off the bench.
Pretty sure, yeah.
That's how I fucked my back up once.
Yeah, and because it sounds like that's what it is. It's like right in the middle of her back. It's kind of dull pain. She said, "I'm like, yeah. If you hurt yourself squatting, it'd be lower back probably. You'd really feel it.
Mid back's like a seizing.
Yeah, you would like felt it happen if you did it squatting. You'd come down too low and go forward.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I got all this shit. It's coming this week. I'm pretty psyched about that. As far as money goes. Yeah, I'll show you the stuff. We can do
birthday's coming up.
We can do an unboxing. I turned 33 in what day is it today? The 4th? 16 days. 16 days. So
what are you
counting
doing for
down
the big
the days.
3-3?
I have a party here. Nice. Absolutely.
Fucking right.
We gotta have a party.
Every blue lights in a blue is
we haven't had everybody in the same room.
Yeah, now we can, right? We have 50 people or whatever.
We can do whatever we want.
We're allowed. We're off quarantine.
I'll get some religious symbols up. We'll have a religious gathering or something. Are we is there like a political party we can oppose? We'll have a political protest of some kind or a rally.
In the kitchen?
I don't know. We'll do something, but we're gonna have a party here for sure. Speaking of spending money, this is a nice transition to the first topic I wanted to cover as we're
market this week.
As we're hitting 27.
That's got to be it.
The first bleed out.
What happened?
So okay,
I've lost all the money I made.
You've been investing for.
I've lost more than I'll ever make.
You've been investing for. Yeah. So I was in the market during the March drop, which was like 30-ish% in basically a day.
Right.
Yeah. So you wake up one morning and there's like,
what?
There was
I remember you talking about what? Like, want to see how much money I lost today?
There was like $5,000 in my account at that time, my Wealthsimple account, and it dropped to like about 3,200 or 3,300.
$5,000 of your money not earned from stocks.
I mean,
percentage gain.
Some mix of that. I don't know exactly what the
a lot of your money lost though.
A lot of money. I mean, it's all.
I'm still in the plus.
Once that number is there, it's my money.
It's true,
and it was gone. It was gone. Unrealized, whatever P&R, I think they call it, right? Profit and something. Anyway, so this was your first big bleed the last 2 days, and actually, the end of the day today wasn't that bad.
Apple came up.
Finished green, I
think.
It's
looking going up. I parked money in the QQQ. Like I just had $600 just sitting there, so I just put it in the QQQ.
Nice. Can you get 2 QQs with 600?
I think I only got one.
Yeah, that's the American one, right?
Well, because I don't even fucking know. I just picked one. I just wanted to park it because I wanted money to work. I just had it sitting there dormant. So I was like, I'm still up 2%.
That's good
from what I.
That's good. What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
2's fine.
But I was up like 28.
Yeah.
So this last couple of days, so I'm only at my total return for the QQQ is only minus $9.
That's not bad.
It's not bad, but I was only up like $9.
That's fine.
So it's fine, right?
Fine.
It's just whatever.
I think that's fine.
The one concern I have is obviously GPV, but I'm just kind of like
what's GPV at now?
1790.
And it was 28.
28. I bought another one. I bought two more. I bought two more when it was at like $20. I was like, fuck it, I'll buy two more because I had like $50. I was like, fuck it, I'll just buy two more. It's got to rebound.
So when are you getting a hat with the acronym BTFD on it?
What is that?
Well, Mike, when you know, you tell me, and you'll get the hat.
What is it? BTFD? Buy the fucking drop?
Buy the fucking dip.
I was close.
You were close. You were close.
But yeah, no, like I'm looking at it. Like yesterday, I was like stressing. Well, I wasn't really stressing. I was just kind of like, because
it's a pain.
Man, no, because the thing is, I think I have decent intuition for. This is going to sound so fucking arrogant and based off nothing. Clarifying that now.
That's on brand.
I was at a gain. I was at a gain, and I was like, fuck, I think I should just sell everything. I just can't continue.
You were just going to clear it out.
I was going to clear everything and just take a profit and wait.
You felt like it was the top.
For some reason, I was going to keep my Apple shares, but I was going to just clear everything. Like I just bought Microsoft because fuck it, seemed kind of whatever, just like a QQQ kind of thing, like a safety.
Yeah.
I was going to sell my GPV, and then I was going to buy it again. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
And then
you're a popular guy.
Yeah, I guess so. And then I was gonna sell Microsoft. And Microsoft I was only gonna make like $4, but I was just gonna sell it. But like I kind of considered just keeping I did keep it because Microsoft's like an Apple.
But the feeling you had,
I just wanted to get rid of it.
It's too much going on.
Yeah, because I'm like this can't sustain. Like it was like, as soon as I bought GPV, I made like $100. Like right away, within 10 minutes.
That one day.
Within 10 minutes. I was like, this is absurd.
I know.
This is absurd. I'm immediately hooked. It's like heroin. I'm like, I guess I'm going to be rich soon.
No problem.
Like, I'm fucking sick at this. Like, based off nothing. I'm like, you guys are still talking. I still don't know what the fuck you guys are saying. Like, I've learned a shitload.
I got to find the GPV weekly chart. I got to find
I've learned a shitload talking to you guys, but I still know fuck all. Like, I haven't even scratched the surface, honestly, with how deep this shit goes.
To be honest, neither of either of us. So
I know, but I'm just like sitting there like, fuck. I'm like, I should sell. Fuck, this doesn't make sense. Like, it can't just, but like, then you have that.
You don't think that's natural?
Yeah. Like, fucking goes flat, and then just jets up like SpaceX rocket, and then it's going to self-land. Self-land back after the split, it's going to go back to $3. After a fucking
it might go down to like 10-ish.
I was gonna sell before the split, but the split just went like that. It just happened. They announced it and then it happened.
But I didn't know. So I heard from Len that they were doing a reverse split, but I couldn't find official news. It just said they were looking at doing it.
And then it happened.
And then one Monday.
Friday morning.
Bang.
Friday morning. It was just over. I was like, I just, Will just woke up at like 1 p.m., obviously, because he's a fucking pathetic hangover haver. I'm sitting there. I'm like, I'm the only one up who does stocks. I'm like looking at my shit. I'm like, what happened to all my fucking shit? I'm like, why do I have only 11 shares? I just had like 80.
Gone.
I'm like, the fucking split.
The reverse split.
I'm like, Will, wake up. And he gets up. I'm like, yo, look. He's like, oh my, it fucking happened? I'm like, yeah, it fucking happened, man.
Came out of nowhere.
But I didn't sell because I kind of just want to hold that now because I don't give a fuck. I spent like $200 on it. Worst case, I lose $200.
That's
if the stock tanks, which it won't.
Right way to think.
But if it goes on the NASDAQ,
not financial advice.
Not financial advice. Actually, it is actually. From me, it is. From Will and Joey, it isn't. Listen to me. But if it goes on when it goes on the NASDAQ, I can only see that being a positive thing.
Maybe.
I can only see I don't know. I mean, like I said, I don't fucking know shit. I've been looking at my Stock Investing for Dummies book.
You have one of those?
Will gave it to me.
Nice.
So I've been looking at it kind of. I've been just kind of peeking in at it.
So what are you seeing in there?
Nothing. I was just looking at the table of contents really at this point. But there is because there is questions. There's questions that I've been asking you guys that like you guys can't really give an answer to. Like I'm like, how the fuck do you guys identify like a new stock to buy?
The same way you identify a top, it sounds like. You just have a feeling, like something hits you, like, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. So it's like your intuition, right? Like you guys can't give like a solidified answer to that.
Process.
No, but then there was a chapter in there that I'm going to look into once I start diving into this deeper. Like right now, I'm just kind of building a foundation for my portfolio, like buying all the blue chips, getting my fucking foundation, and then I'm gonna start. Once I put I'm gonna put like another $200 in or something, and then I'm gonna start just fucking around.
It sounds like you have the right idea. Like when you talked about selling the top, that's good.
Based off nothing, though.
Well, but the feeling you have is not. Even if it's not like specific to the market, for example, you said there that you felt like it couldn't continue. It wasn't not based on anything, but it couldn't
make any sense.
So there's some intuition there, right? That's a good intuitive feeling.
Made no sense. That was absurd.
One of the things I did the last week or so was I've been pumping on this show the gold mining ETF, GDXJ, the miners, the junior miners. And
was that the apprentices going to work?
It's like the smaller cap gold mining companies. So just basically smaller gold mining operations. I don't know if it's international or US only, but regardless, I made a pretty good clip on those since March. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to protect myself here a little bit because I don't know if this is going to keep going, if there's a vaccine for this COVID thing, and if everything goes back to normal. And it's starting to look like it. I mean, I'm of the opinion that it's going to go back to normal sooner than later. But I thought, you know what? I'm going to roll out basically my initial investment. And so I pulled a bunch of this. I sold a bunch of that stock.
At a profit?
Yeah. Oh, nice profit, like 40 or 50%. And I rolled it into ZQQ.
See, I kind of like that play.
Because you just protect yourself.
We
right?
also have the only reason like I bet a lot of people don't like it is like the safe investors is because you have to be diligent. As where you buy like these blue chip stocks, you can just sit on them.
Yeah.
And you're going to make money.
I think GDXJ is like, it may not be blue chip, but it's
there.
It's stable, yeah.
Did you call the other one orange chip or green chip or whatever the fucking made up?
There was another
chip color.
I made up probably after,
yellow chip is what it was. It was yellow chip.
After 5 or 6 beers, I probably made it up.
Yellow chip.
The thing I like about rolling stuff into ZQQ or like any index fund, like you could do VT or VTI, it's like the full market index.
But you're only going to go plus or minus 2%.
That you remove all the volatility.
It's just
but the money you've made, that's 30%. You're never going to lose.
Compound interest, right?
No, not compound interest. What do you mean?
Well, if you look, well, okay, fine. This is like my own
compound interest, not the right term.
No. Okay, fine. You're right.
Go.
Fine.
Okay,
Mike pound interest. Mike pound interest.
Okay.
It'd be like if you like say you invest money at and you make a profit, sell it, and then invest it into something safe. It'd be like exactly. If you look, this sounds so fucking stupid.
Keep going.
But if you like compound interest is like when you make profit and then your profits make profit, essentially. Like your profits make profit based on the interest percentage. So you make more money because you have more money invested.
There's probably a term for that. I don't know what it is. There's like terms.
That's what is that not compounding? Like say you have money in a TFSA.
It might be called compounding.
Well, no, what compounding interest? Like when you have money in a mutual fund.
Compounding interest is just savings, though. Like
okay, fine, yeah. But is it or is it not just a general term?
I think it's just
if you have money in an account and you make profit with your interest, now you have more money, so your interest is going to be more. So you're going to make more on interest because you have more in there due to the profits you've made. That's compound interest.
That's compound interest, but this is not compound interest.
No, I was just saying this was just like what I think.
It's a compounder, though.
Right? Yeah, compound. Yeah, not interest. Sorry.
You take the profit
and then you put it into something that's going to make you. Yeah, right. It's Mike pounding interest. I'm claiming it now. Claiming it now. Yeah, no, that's just me going into direct investing, not knowing shit. I know a bit about investing in mutual funds and shit. I know that like average, I guess, like an average, just like a Joe Schmo in the game. But the thing that doesn't make any sense to me is most people don't even have just like a savings account.
Man, we've talked on this show before about how people I know that still use the phrase high interest savings account when describing things that they're going to use to protect themselves through their retirement years.
You're just going to have your money.
It's just wrong. It's wrong.
Your money has to do something.
Inflation is a tax.
Oh, it kills you.
It's a tax on people. It's a tax on people who save, and that's
and it's inevitable too.
The announced target for inflation in the U.S. is generally 2% a year, which.
So it's inevitable. 2% every year.
That's what they say. But if you look at Mike.
That's a lot.
You're not a dummy, okay?
You're not a smarty though.
If you go back to
I'm like a knife that's been used 40 times and hasn't been sharpened. It still cuts the meat.
If you go back to like when your parents bought their house off your father's parents, okay, that number, whatever that number is, do you think that if you added 2% per year compounding, not on the original principal, but 2% on the new total every year, do you think that number represents the
profit they made?
The number now?
No.
There's no chance. No the number's much higher. And if you go to something like the cost of post-secondary education, college and university, do you think the $1,000? I mean, my dad is notorious for these stories, and we laugh now that I'm older and understand. But when I was like 17, 18, or even younger, when I got my first job and started talking about saving for university, he was telling me, I paid for university working part-time. You can't do it now.
$40 for a semester.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
Fuck out of here. That's like $80 a class. Like $80 each class.
Think about something like the sign above your parents' toilet on the ground floor. The fight sign, right? You get in.
Tickets are like 10 cents.
They're 10 cents. You get a bunch of fights.
And beers are 5 cents a pop.
And the beers are 5 cents a pop. That was in 1976. It was in 1976.
I was born in the wrong era. I wish I was born in like
in the
70s.
Tell me again how inflation is 2%.
Oh fuck, man.
There's no fucking
chance.
I
know, man.
And so when these guys say 2%, that's what their CPI basket or whatever they're using to measure that is. And we talked a bit about shrinkflation on this show a few weeks ago about
reverse effect.
Just about like Toblerone bars having less peaks, more valleys.
Okay.
Less peanuts in a Snickers bar.
Oh, right.
All that stuff,
right?
Yeah. That's
same product, just less.
That stuff you don't.
Less fucking.
That stuff you don't see.
Less of the good shit.
A McDonald's Big Mac in
like
in
Lay's.
the 90s.
Lay's has just been a steady shrinkflation. They've just been selling air.
The bag, there's nothing in the bag.
But it's the same size bag, same amount of chips.
That's
They're getting away with murder.
That's
Lay's
right.
Lay's is an anomaly.
And so all these things combined for people who are saving in cash, and it's a good thing you actually said that when you're talking about your portfolio, how you got money sitting there idle.
Can't have it. It's in a direct investing account. Put it in something.
It's just not an option.
It's not.
If you want to leave it there for a week or a month or 6 months.
Dude, I saw it and I was like, I have to do something with this. It's in here.
Yeah, like 6 months. If you had a plan for it and you had like an expense to cover in 6 months and you wanted to keep a little bit of cash, like, okay, fine. I can see that.
That's the point I was just about to make. Like, I do see a point in like a high interest savings account, but it's one thing and one thing only.
What?
Safety, as in for
liquid safety,
for like you're a homeowner and your fucking oven breaks or something like that.
Yeah,
you don't want the money to go up or down. You just want to put a little bit of money away, like $25 a week or a paycheck or something like that, just for like damages, anything that you need to replace. That's it.
That's right.
That's literally it.
That's your.
And it's quick. You get it. Like that's it. That's the only reason.
Your sister and I are going through this now for the first time since we've had this house. So we've been paying basically a double mortgage payment, and we've been basically paying like $2,300 a month. Yeah, to live here for the first 4 years.
Between the two of you, that's rent.
It's a lot of money, man.
It's $1,150.
It's a lot of money.
Is that good math? Yeah, $1,150 a month. But that's pretty much what you're going to pay for a fucking bachelor pad.
I know, but it's a lot of money.
It's a ton of money, but like at least it's going into something.
So for the first time here, we just renewed our mortgage with RBC, like I said a couple of weeks ago, and because of the loan rounding errors, which happen as you roll your mortgage, we ended up with a little under $3,000 cash from TD, basically
extra.
Yeah, and so we got
put it on your mortgage.
Got this $3,000. No, your sister kind of wanted to put on the mortgage. I kind of wanted to invest it, and we met in the middle at let's just keep it for the remaining property taxes we have to pay for this year.
True. And, that's another thing you got to think about.
Yeah, it's living in a fucking house is expensive.
Fuck yeah, it is.
The more I think about it, honestly, the more I wish I had rented for this last 5 years, saved money.
Like do what we're gonna do. Just bought the house and rented it out.
I think that would have been the better choice. I mean, not knowing what I know now.
Financially, but not personally.
Now, as far as like our plan to buy the house next year, me and Will, Jerome Powell, the Fed chairman in the U.S. today, said that they're going to have to keep rates at zero for at least a few years. He said this a bunch of times now. And so
no one's going to buy a house.
Huh?
No one will buy a house.
Well, we're going to be able to get lending fairly easily.
Oh, it's gonna
to get it.
Like, do you think people are gonna be getting more money on their mortgages?
Yeah, we're gonna have an easy time getting a house for sure, which is sick. The mortgage is gonna be super low. We ended up renewing. I think I didn't get to say this on the podcast, but on the pod, Will was psyched about the rate I gave him, which was a little under 2%. The rate we ended up renewing on closed 5-year 1.84.
Damn.
Which is like the money is free.
Pennies on the dollar,
it's
baby.
free. Yeah. If you want to take a loan
for what it was.
What
did you guys? What was your initial interest on this house?
Oh my god, almost 3%. I think.
At what would you pay? Over $400K
for this house?
Yeah,
no, $375.
So it's 3% on that.
Yeah, I mean we paid a lot of interest on the
shitload of money, man.
Yeah, and
shitload of money. It doesn't seem like 3% seems like a small number, but that's a shitload of money when you're comparing it to what it's.
Man, the other thing that I was saying to Kenzie that with rates basically staying the same or dropping probably in the next 4 or 5 years, whatever the term of the mortgage is. I remember it was 4-year close or 5-year close, but if we want money next year to buy the house. Take it off the mortgage. We're going to take a few $1,000s and do the roof of this place because we want to sell it in the next little while. You got to do that though, and
that's what it's for too.
And the money is it's cheaper than like a personal line of credit. And personal lines of credit is basically free money too. But this is even lower somehow. It's even lower somehow.
It is an interesting concept though, buying money. Double entendre.
Well, you're not buying it. You're basically trading. Interest rates are basically a representation of
You're buying a loan.
It's like the value of time. Interest rates basically is what it is. That's how I would describe it. And so because that's what you get charged over time to have the money. And so I think the purchasing power that you're able to get with that, whatever, 1.8 or 1.7, whatever, if in a year, if it's even less than that, my God, that'd be great. Cause I think I know we're open rate in our mortgage. So if it's even less than that in a year, man, the number of things you're going to be able to do with 2 steady incomes, we will have finished paying my dad's gift to us back, and there's going to be a lot of opportunities for people who have some skin in the game. And that's why, when we were talking about buying a place and you were a little hesitant, once you got your name on a deed, man, oh boy, just look out. Like
all the things you start seeing.
Asset inflation is a real thing, man. The closer,
I'm ready for it. I'm hesitant because I'm not in there. You would be like that's diving into the deep end when you don't know how to swim. Right?
We got time. Like we were saying before, whatever it takes to make this happen next year, we got to figure it out.
I'm going to balls to the wall. Fuck it. I will deplete my funds to do that because I know I need to do that.
To wrap up this target, which was originally the stock market bleed out. What's your new investor advice to people who are going through their first big drop? And it wasn't even that big. I think the last 2 days was probably end up being like 8%.
It's not that much, but it was like, okay, so I can't really give you advice. I can just give you like how I feel and what I'm doing.
Sure.
And it's just fuck it, wait it out. That's all I can really do. I took as much advantage of the dip as I could.
Yeah.
Bought as many things as I could. Not much. I bought like an extra 2 shares in GBV because that's the only
hard to get money
all the liquid
in.
I had. Yeah. I couldn't sell. I can't sell at a loss right now. I have blue chip stocks. I cannot see them I can't see Microsoft going fucking bankrupt, nor Apple.
You don't think they're going to go tits up?
No. Well, weird, right?
That's so weird.
Fucking Tim Apple, Tom Apple, and
Apple.
And fucking Bill Gates going tits up. Yeah, that's a fucking for sure going to happen.
Old Billy Vaccine. He's not going anywhere.
Fuck, man. And then, like, what happened? Did Amazon even take a hit at all?
They did. They dropped... I looked at Amazon today because I thought about...
I might just bleed it out and buy one.
I thought about going into my line of credit this afternoon, like at like 3 o'clock this afternoon. I'm like, you know what? I might just do it.
I'm not deep enough yet.
But it's still not cheap enough. It's still like almost 4,000 Canadian for a share. So actually,
what I got worth on my line of credit.
At the barbershop today, Nick was saying, like, did you get your Amazon stock yet? Because I said I want to have them by the end of the year, but...
You're running out of months.
I'm running out of runway too. Like these guys they're growing all the time, and I'm just not. I can't keep up. It's getting
to a point where I can't keep up. Come on, come back. I can't get it.
I'm running the treadmill with the stick and the hot dog or whatever, the carrot.
But yeah, I would just like for what I'm gonna do is just wait it out and see what happens. It's all I can do. I'm kind of at the mercy of it. I sell right now. I take a loss. It's just a complete waste of fucking money. If I sell everything right now, I've made $40.
But you still have.
Would be the point in that?
But you still have the shares. That's the important.
I have
thing.
Everything.
That's right.
I'm just staying. Fuck it. What's gonna happen?
Hang in.
And I got my ZQQ, which is gonna just stay where it is, like up and down, whatever,
little at a time.
$300 or whatever the fuck it was.
Did you see? I sent you guys a text around 4:30 today. Tesla. We talked about Tesla being added to the S&P. They didn't get in.
They didn't get in.
They were held out. The board held.
I thought that I interpreted you saying that as in they held out.
No.
Like Tesla pulled back.
No.
No, they did. Why?
The S&P board.
Too volatile?
Unknown right now. But we'll probably at least it's unknown to me. At that time, I had only seen the news release.
What are they worth right now?
390 billion, something like that.
No, just per share.
Oh,
that's what I look at. I don't take the.
Well, they just had their split. They haven't had a good week.
Oh, yeah, they did have a split. They're supposed to like $500.
Man, sentiment. I tweeted this the other day. Sentiment on Tesla is Tesla as stock. Low as I think it's ever been.
I kind of want to buy a Tesla stock just if it's with the split, just to have it because fuck it.
Their stock price right now is $4.18.
I might liquidate Microsoft and ZQQ and buy one. Just fuck it for a gamble.
I actually got out of QQQ, the American whatever ZQQ equivalent, and moved over to QQQ or moved over to ZQQ because they had heavy exposure to Tesla, and I don't want anything to do with those guys.
With Tesla?
Not with that stock.
Really?
Elon, I like.
You don't want to take a gamble.
I got enough gambles now on between like the crypto stuff and
crypto is.
You know what I mean? Like I got a significant chunk of money in Bitcoin. I mean, I've been in that for a few years. I got a significant chunk there.
I find a lot of guys go either heavy into the market, or they go heavy into crypto.
I really
at new guys.
Man, I really turned down.
They just pick a street. They go, I'm going either into the market, which I think is always the play, or they just go all into crypto. And I'm like, okay, man. Like online,
so
you can read up as much shit as you want about crypto. It's still like you have no idea. Like you could be fed wolf tickets. Like you have no fucking idea.
There's a couple of good Twitter accounts that I won't name because it's not relevant to the pod, but basically what you're saying, you know what Telegram is?
Yeah.
It's like a messaging app.
Yeah.
There's
you're talking about like an actual.
No, like Telegram's like a messaging app or whatever. It's like an encrypted messenger, and there's tons of screenshots on Twitter of like these, like whatever alternative crypto altcoins. That's what they're called. Altcoins, shitcoins.
That isn't Bitcoin.
That's right. It's a fucking scam. Anything that's not Bitcoin is a fucking scam. You heard that here first.
But people made a killing doing that shit.
But these Telegram groups are guys like just pumping and dumping. Okay.
Fuck yeah.
We're gonna buy if everyone market buys this time.
Shoot it.
The price will rock.
They dump it.
We'll dump it on retail. Everyone's gonna make 20-30%, and you see it over and over and over again.
That's like insider shit.
It's very much illegal. The SEC, the Securities and Exchange Commission in the States, has been very clear about their guidance on these kinds of things. That they're more than likely, if you're starting a token, it's a security, and so you got to abide by a number of regulations, including like you're describing, you can't insider trade. One of the lawyers I follow on Twitter, Preston Byrne, he has this great saying: "The wheels of government enforcement grind slow, but they grind as fine gets." Yep. There's no getting away from those guys. They're gonna get you at some point.
Yeah, you can make a killing now.
And so all these guys are like that. The risk thing, like you're describing, the guys who go into Bitcoin or the market. I don't know. I don't plan on selling Bitcoin anytime soon. It's for me, it's like $20, $25 a week. Yesterday, there was a big dip in Bitcoin. I couldn't get money into Wealthsimple fast enough, so I dumped a bunch of money into ShakePay and bought a bunch of Bitcoin. You got to do something on those dips. If you got conviction in both places, you got to do something.
I mean, if you're about it, I can't really naysay, right?
Do you have crypto on Wealthsimple? You shouldn't use it anyway on Wealthsimple.
I got no crypto.
Yeah.
The ShakePay thing didn't work for some fucking reason, some bullshit malfunction that I got fucked with, and I just bailed on it.
We got another bite on the ShakePay registration.
What?
Somebody signed up for ShakePay, so we got $10 more. Oh
yeah. How many do we have now? 2?
Just 10. Just
$10?
$10, yeah.
We got, 10. Oh, so $1.
$10, yeah.
Nice. Well, that's cool. Somebody's listening and
we'll take it off the ad spend.
Yeah, like I'm not hating on crypto at all. I just have no idea, and I have no interest.
One of these days when Will's not here,
dude, I'm going balls deep in the market.
I'm gonna cornea, and I'm gonna.
But like then it's just right now. I have so much on my fucking plate.
Bitcoin.
I have so much fucking shit on my plate, which is learning the market. That's a 10. That's that top note right there. That crypto, that crypt note. But I just have too much on my plate learning the market as best I can. At my own pace, on my own capabilities. I'm just like, all right, I have no fucking room. Like these guys that like the crypto like aficionados, they're fucking economics pros anyways. Like the guys that are
some of them
fronting it, like the guys that are on the what's his name, Schiff or whatever, Peter Schiff.
Schiff is not a crypto guy. He's all. I
thought he was.
He hates crypto.
Okay, but sorry. Well, he's the guy that but he fucks with it though. He talks about it. He knows it.
He knows it. It's direct competition.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So like these guys but I bet you like his equal opposite is also a fucking market pro.
Yeah.
Like knows the game. I don't fucking know the game.
A lot of traditional.
Fuck all this shit. Yeah. I need to put my head down in these books for now, and maybe 10 years later I'll fuck with it. But it could be too late by then. But fuck it at that point.
Yeah.
That's kind of where I'm at.
This is, I think,
one class at a time.
It's a struggle a lot of people have when they first start out. Like there's information overload, and if you go on YouTube, like even I remember, it is. I remember when I first started tweeting the shows out, I had to pick hashtags to use to get people to view the show. And for a long time, I was just going through like the investing hashtags. Mm-hmm. There's thousands of them. Thousands.
You also want to do like Fitsbo and
there's
Instagram
oh man, like it's just fucking it's brutal. I eventually just settled on like whatever the daily Tuesday motivation or whatever, those hashtags plus a few other ones.
Whatever gets the most fucking hits. I don't know. But I'm just saying,
like if you were to Google or go on Twitter, which is like a pretty good hub for information. Like you find a lot of stuff there. Google, Twitter, whatever. You can go anywhere you want.
Of course.
You like sorting through the results you find is as taxing a task as opening your first account and buying your first stock and learning about stock. It's a ton. If you don't have some help with that, you're gonna be
like most of my free time that I have, like my downtime now. I'm like, I used to just be at home just chilling. I used to go to work.
It's not downtime.
Grind at work.
It's not downtime anymore.
Now it isn't, but I'm okay with it. Yeah. I like it actually a lot better because when I was just sitting there chilling, whatever, playing video games or watching movies or whatever the fuck I was doing.
Movies.
Watching movies. Buying bitches drinks. I was never fucking like I always like I was doing it and I hated it that I was doing that. I just felt like a fucking stagnant piece of shit.
When you're not productive.
But I am productive. I get up and go to work. Like at face value, I'm productive. I go to work, I do my shit, I have a goal, I'm pursuing it. But that's it.
Yeah.
I want more. Like a lot like that's enough for a lot of people, which is fine. I have no problem with that, but I want fucking more.
The issue
to be successful.
The issue for you, and I'm not like this often enough, though sometimes I do have this that little spark in my brain that goes off, is that what it's like to have a productive day. And when you put your head down at 5 o'clock, you're like, man, that was a fucking killer day.
To chill. Right
That's
now.
right. That's right. And
you just
other times,
sink into the couch.
Other times,
fucking amazing.
Other times, you sit down at 5 o'clock and you're like,
why? Why am I doing this?
I didn't really do that much. I could do more.
For a walk or something.
Could do more.
Yeah. I had that today. I just fucking sat down and watched the hockey game, and I was gassed.
Are you back at the gym now?
I went to the gym today. Not really. I'm going. Honestly, man, this week was brutal. I fucking after that cottage weekend, I was just like, oh, the mic's down low. I was like
5 days it's been.
Yeah, and it was, but I'm just looking at myself. I'm like, oh, yeah. It's like this is how I do shit. I look at myself in the mirror. I'm like, you fat fuck. Like what the fuck? And I know a lot of people don't like fucking what is it, self shame or whatever.
We can talk about it. I sent you guys that article this week. Called? Body shaming.
Body shame, but to you, just to yourself.
I mean, it's probably still body shaming.
Whatever. I don't know. I produce success via self-deprecation.
Okay.
That's how I crush it. That's what I do. I make fun of myself.
You're your own harshest critic.
Exactly, and it works.
Yeah.
When people are criticizing me, I fucking do better.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, fuck you, and I'm making a competition, and I'm like, okay, fine. If I don't want to feel like this, I'll just do better then.
I always do that.
But people look at that, though, they got a twisted point of view. They look at me like I'm fucked up. I'm like, no, you're a fucking, I don't know what you are. You're weird.
Lazy.
You're kinda
lazy.
You're justifying your slack.
That's right.
I'm like, dude, go fucking get off your ass.
Imagine telling somebody who wants to be better that being better is somehow a mental deficiency they have.
Yeah, it's like why? Because sure. I've gone through some shit, and it's like turned me into this path that's like a bit driven.
There's a fuck. My phone's over there. There's an article I sent you guys. That we should. Well, let's talk about it because we're talking about the gym. I was going to talk about something else gym related, but we can save that to the end.
Sure.
This thing I sent you guys about that a New Yorker article, I think it was, or some other. No, it was the hippopotamus or something, whatever that magazine's called, Which, by the way, like if you're gonna put an article about
I
body image,
I kind of remember it
in a magazine, why would you call it?
I immediately responded saying I fucking hate this.
It's just so stupid. The girl who writes the article, you know, I don't want to like criticize her character. I don't know her, but I know what she wrote, and the article is basically about how COVID has led to more criticisms and I mean, she'd probably describe it as self-hatred. I wouldn't describe it that way.
They call the way I find motivation. It's I hate myself.
Holding yourself to a standard during quarantine or whatever. And I don't know. You know, I'm not sure if are you switching chairs? Oh. Oh, nice. And I don't know if that's the way I would describe quarantine fitness and quarantine, health maintenance. But the stuff she's saying in the article about how, you know, it's like a traumatizing scene to go to the park and observe your neighbors working out and things like that.
Why are people watering down these massive words?
It's incredible. The thing.
Is it traumatizing? You know what traumatizing really was?
She thinks it is.
Shell shock.
She thinks it is. The other thing that
PTSD was traumatizing.
Yeah.
Getting molested as a child, traumatizing. Gaining weight over a quarantine?
No, not gaining weight. Having other people lose weight. And be public about their fitness while you're not doing anything.
Traumatizing.
I think she probably uses that word. I don't remember, but if I had to guess, I'd
shut your yip.
We'll have to find her. We'll tag her in the.
Why? Everyone's such.
We'll tag her. We'll tag her. We'll tag her in the tweet. The thing I had the biggest problem with was the thing I had the biggest problem with was she talks about how there's a. This is so near and dear to me. I'm going to try not to be passionate about this.
So near and dear.
It is because, man, like. My brother's overweight, and I know how hard it is to fucking work out. The things that go into working out.
It sucks when you're in shape.
It's fucking hard.
It sucks when you're in shape.
Yeah, it's fucking hard to stay in shape.
The statement is it's easier to stay in shape than it is to get in shape.
But it's not even that. That's not what bothers me about the article. What bothers me about the article is that she talks about how she's very focused on the female perspective. Fine. Women's fitness journeys are different than that of a man. I understand that. And I understand the expectation of a woman is sometimes different than that of a man as well. I'm not arguing with that. What I'm arguing with is when she says stuff that, you know, is related to what she describes as body image issues. Things like if your husband's cheating on you and you go to the gym, you'll fix it. If you can't get a job and you go to the gym and look better, you'll fix it. If you're not meeting new people and you go to the gym, it'll fix itself. She attributes those things to the outcome at the gym, which to her, because she's so narrow-minded and ignorant.
But she says that's the only way it's going to fix it.
But this is not the problem.
I have a great.
I'm sure you do because you and me know. My problem is that she's so ignorant and narrow-minded about physical fitness that she could not be more fucking far from the truth of the matter. And the truth of the matter, as you know, I know, and everyone who works out knows. And I've said on this show about my own brother, okay? So it's not just me preaching at a fucking Twitter head. It's me preaching about someone I care about and I've tried to convince of this in the past. And I know this because I did it myself. The outcomes in the gym fix things in your life, not because you look better in a t-shirt, but because to look better in a t-shirt takes months of discipline.
Yeah.
And discipline fixes problems in your life.
Fuck yeah. And
that's the fucking answer.
And man, and the thing is too, when you exercise that discipline, it branches out into other things. You're disciplined in other areas.
No shit. That's the answer. That's
obvious.
That's the answer.
Man, that's the thing too. I struggle with that hard. I struggle hard with discipline. I don't give a fuck about I go to the gym to look good, fine. But it's more so a byproduct of why I actually go to the gym. I go to the gym to look good, sure. But I also go to the gym to put myself through a struggle because I know I need it.
Yes.
If I don't fucking do it, I become complacent as fuck. I'm a complete victim to negative thinking. I'm a complete victim to laziness. If I let myself slip, I fucking slip. And the one thing I was saying this to myself earlier, you cannot live in the slip. If you're living in the slip, you're fucked. You live in the slip, Your whole life goes.
I've never
shit.
heard this phrase, living in the slip.
I came up with it this week.
That's
and
good.
I thought it was good.
You came up with it
this week.
That's great.
Live in the slip. You're fucking just slipping and you just stay slipping.
It's quality stuff.
But back in the projects, they say caught slipping. It means you left your gun at home.
Does it?
That's what it means. You caught slipping.
I didn't know
And they get
that.
robbed because they can't fucking back themselves up because they were caught slipping.
I've heard many a mixtape DJ drop a
Caught
don't
slipping.
get caught slipping in the
Leaving
turning
your
lane.
fucking gun at home. Leaving the burner at home. Because
Okay.
they go out and they
Okay.
go out. If they get caught slipping more than once, they're getting robbed every time.
All right.
If you have a gun on you, you're not getting robbed.
Yeah.
At worst case, you're getting into a gunfight, but you're not getting your shit taken. You
That's
might get
right.
your life taken.
That's
but
right.
That's all right. You might take his. But like that's caught slipping. And if you live in this slip, you're fucked. It's just going to go downhill. And the only thing, it's a snowball. It
Yeah.
only gets worse. Everything, it just like leaks into other areas of your life. So just stay, for example, you start slipping with your eating. Then you get fatter, and then you stand out. Okay, fine. That's inevitable. That's what happens.
Which, by the way, that's what. Yeah. So you beat me to it there. It happens sometimes.
It happens.
Yeah.
I'm going through it right now.
Especially when you
back into it.
That's right. You didn't go to the gym, right?
I was
COVID.
slipping.
Everything's closed.
I'm not living in the slip. No, I'm getting the fuck.
You're not living in the slip.
Yeah, fuck, can't do it.
That's a great phrase.
Can't do it.
Like that a lot.
Live in it, you're fucked.
That's
and then
good.
So you start living in the slip with your fucking eating,
Yeah.
and then it goes into maybe I'll just like call in sick for work because I don't want to go.
Bad slip. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't want to go. And like, okay, so now your paycheck's short. Now your paycheck's short, so now you're pissed off because you don't have enough money, you can't do enough shit. So now your head goes, fuck this, and you're pissed off, you're going down a negative pathway in your head. Fuck my friends because they're going out partying, I can't because I'm too fucking broke, and this and that, and it just fucking cascades into this whole fucking nightmare of shit. And if you're not fucking careful, you will be the most curmudgeon piece of shit person you've ever fucking met in your own fucking life, and you deserve it. You deserve it because you made a burrow in this fucking shit.
You're not wrong. And so she says some other stuff in this article that you're gonna love. I don't know if I'm gonna. You didn't read it. You didn't read it.
I didn't read it.
But it doesn't matter.
The headline was enough.
The best part is that you already know the content.
I know.
You've heard this before.
I fucking lived it.
This is not an original idea. She says, I have no idea whether I've gained weight since the world shut down because I haven't weighed myself in years. It was a decision I made long before the pandemic, but it wasn't an easy one, and I haven't done it alone. Now, you tell me, what is the difficult part about not weighing yourself?
I guess not knowing what you weigh. And
Does
that's
it matter?
about it. No.
Is it difficult not to do that?
If I gain weight on the scale, yes, I'm a guy. I get it. But like I've stressed it to people. It doesn't matter. It's a number.
Gaining weight on the scale, your sister's like your sister's at least 15 pounds heavier than when I met her.
Yeah.
She looks better now than she did when I met her. My question for this person and anyone else who says this kind of stuff is, how does this help you? How does not weighing yourself help
it's a
you?
statistic. I'm like, it doesn't mean anything though. It's literally a calculator.
I just wonder why is this something to be celebrated? Not measuring. You know, if you're not working out, right? She's not working out. If you're not measuring working out, you're not measuring your weight. What are you measuring? If you're not measuring, how do you know whether or not you're successful? Anyone would, I think, describe accurately, in my view, that if you're not measuring something, you can't track progress. And so if you're not working out, you do this all the time. You measure, whether you measure with a tape measure or measure with a scale or measure with the weights you're lifting, you look at yourself and you see differences.
Yeah.
You see it in your waist, you see it in your arms, see it in your shoulders, your chest, whatever.
Sure.
You may not assign a number to it, but you are measuring it.
All the time.
All the time.
All the time.
And so how is not measuring something to be celebrated? I'm having a hard time understanding that.
How isn't it?
Yeah.
Because she's stupid. That's why. That's how. She's an idiot. She's completely delusional.
I am shocked that this got as much buzz as it did. This showed up on my Twitter.
Does she have like a following? This chick?
No, she's got like less than 10,000 followers.
That's a decent following.
It's
That's
not
enough.
on Twitter. If you're
That's
a
like
published
a sample.
if you're but this on these day and age, if you participate in publishing this sort of popular garbage about body shaming and whatever else, you're gonna get followers, but it's gonna be like-minded people, and we've already discussed how these people
they stick together, and
they don't
they're cancer.
That's right. It's again, man. The amount of like cognitive dissonance in this article about how there's no connection between looking better and the discipline it took to get there.
But that's the thing that's...
It's incredible. It's incredible.
That what you just said, looking better, the discipline it takes to get there is just washed away by what she says. That just goes under the radar.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck about that. You look better, you're an asshole because you look better than me, and you're treating me like shit. It's like, fucking shut up.
It's insane.
Just do the work that everyone's doing.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's like, yeah, sure, it's brash and it sounds offensive. Good. It's supposed to. Shame is good. Shame is good in a weird way. Like, shame produces results. It really does.
There's stuff in here about, here's another quote. Recently, model Tess Holliday and pop singer Lizzo have become household names while challenging the beauty standards that have long excluded fat bodies from their fields.
Shut up. Man, it's a fucking health issue.
A lot of sighing at the table tonight.
It's a health issue,
no
bro.
Shit.
That's it. Bottom line.
Especially in the age of COVID, where like one of the biggest comorbidities for the dead is obesity.
Have you ever seen someone?
Like, what?
Have you ever seen somebody like, oh my God, I'm fired up. I gained 20 pounds. Never. Zero times.
And it's all pizza.
Zero fucking time. Man, yeah, I really fucking went to town on fast food this week. It was great. I bet it was great, but you bet you feel like shit.
It's insane.
That's what it's designed to make you feel like. It's designed to make you feel like shit, and it's designed to make you addicted to it.
It's insane.
Simple as that.
This whole thing is fucked up.
It's just, and the thing is, man, like people have critiqued this show, which is, I'm cool with it. All publicity is good publicity. Don't give a fuck.
This show?
Fat shaming.
Oh, people are giving us shit. People are giving us shit about the stuff we say on this show.
I don't fucking care, man. You're a fucking idiot.
Not about that. I don't care about that. You can critique. You want to critique the advice. You want to critique the investing. You want to critique.
Yeah, go ahead. I like that.
You can even
positive
critique,
to do so.
You can even critique.
We can learn from that.
The tone of the conversation, if you want.
You can learn.
You cannot tell me there is no way that I will accept that being fat is either.
It's a good alternative.
Is the right way to live, first of all, and second of all, is beneficial to you or anyone in your life for you to be overweight.
They're just justifying making bad decisions.
That's right.
And it's terrible. It's terrible. It makes us weaker as a species. It really does.
100%, man. 100%.
And I'm pro-human. Let's go. Let's be the best we can be. Everyone.
I am on the record, probably not on this show, but on Twitter for sure, that if people want to be overweight, they can, but they should pay more in taxes to the healthcare system in Canada.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that.
They should.
That would be if you want to
do whatever you want.
If you want to
pay for it.
If you want to make how do I put this? Not make it mandatory, but make it like for money, like saving money.
Yeah.
Being in shape saves you money. It's like car insurance. Driving safe saves you money.
Yeah.
If you want to be in shape, you want to save some money. If you get out of shape, you don't have access to free healthcare now. You know, like you have to pay for your diabetic. You have to pay for your diabetes medicine and yada, yada,
if you wind
yada.
up with type 2 because you've been stuffing down jelly donuts every 2 days, Pepsi.
You know, pop.
People still drink Pepsi.
Drives me. I don't get it.
Holy
I don't get it.
Christ,
I don't get it.
man. That blows me away.
I'm considering investing in Pepsi.
I've had one Pepsi in the last, it's probably, I don't know, 5 months.
Pepsi's diverse, but like just Pepsi as a product, I just see, or Coke or whatever, or pop. Pop in general.
Something fizzy and black.
I have a pop once a month, maybe. If I'm like super hungover, I just want something shitty because I'm having a shitty day. Like, and that being said, it's okay to have like a fucking shitty stint where you go through it. Like I just did it.
My hangovers are like that. I always eat bad when I have a hangover.
If you make a
no matter
lifestyle
what.
out of that, you can go fuck yourself. Especially if you're going to critique us, go ahead. But you got a fucking missile coming at you.
Yeah.
If you like, fuck the show, fuck all this shit. Talk to me in person. Let's have a conversation.
Do you think this is something I said?
I will gladly, and this is open invite. Like, message the show. I will gladly meet up with you. I won't, no fucking threats or anything.
Yeah.
I will sit down
or send a voice note. Or send a voice note.
Have a conversation with you in person, and none of it will come on the show.
Yeah.
I will just sit there and destroy you in an argument.
The thing I said to a friend of mine,
and that's just for me.
I said this to a friend of mine. I said it to a buddy on Twitter too, Dieter. I was saying that, like, man, if you just have like 10 or 20 whatever people in your life that are like living in that's my iPhone, my work phone. If you're living in like a bubble of sanity, when you get out of that bubble of sanity and see like what's going on Twitter or on the news or whatever, it's almost beyond belief. Well, it's like you just see it because you and me would never look at each other and be like, oh yeah, I think maybe we should just get fat because this other avenue is becoming toxic.
Well, and like, look,
like you'd never say that. You'd never say it.
The thing is, too, like I have overweight friends, and they're my friends,
yes,
because they don't bring it up. They don't fucking sit there and get mad at me because I'm in shape. And like, look, I fucking smoke this thing. Is that fucking healthy? No.
That's right.
Do I condone it? No. Do I do it? Yes. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Everyone's got a vice.
You know what I'm saying? I don't give a shit.
But you don't tell me that for me not smoking a Juul.
It's offensive to me.
It's actually, I'm sort of rubbing in your face a negative body image.
It's insane. It's insane. Like,
It's just unbelievable.
It's insane. I'm like, dude, I'm doing everything I can to be as healthy as I possibly can be whilst living the lifestyle I'm living.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
And if you are going to come at me, and because I have an opinion about what health is, because I think I live as balanced as possible. Like on the weekend, I absolutely destroy myself. During the week, I fucking stay in. I go to bed at 8 p.m. I eat chicken breast for lunch. That's it. I don't even eat anything else. I have fucking oatmeal for breakfast, chicken breast at lunch. I have maybe a snack, and then I have my dinner. And
you're just describing discipline
and balance.
Yeah,
that's all it is. It's not even like I'm supremely disciplined. It just I do it for 5 days, and then on the weekend I fucking have a heyday.
Yeah,
because you're allowed to.
Yeah,
you can't just have a heyday every day. That's what fucking Hitler did in the war. Look what happened to him.
I always tell I had a heyday
every day, and he ended up killing himself.
I tell buddies who are just starting. I tell buddies who are just starting to work out that if you go to the gym every day and work hard for an hour, it's going to be hard to out-eat that work. It's going to be hard.
It is.
You're not going to be able to eat an extra 1,000 calories.
Stays burning.
You know what I mean? Like you're not going to be able to do it. You're going to be full. You're not going to feel good in the gym. You're going to crave the right stuff. If you work out for an hour every day, you're not going to be able to continue down that path.
I drive past McDonald's. I don't even flinch.
You can't.
I'm just I can't have that right now. It's going to make me feel terrible.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's like a mouth pleasure that's like cool for like 10 seconds and then the burger's gone and you're just like, fuck. It's just like fucking followed by just regret and self-hate. Like, fuck.
Do you know if is McDonald's stuff just stuffed with sugar? Is that what it is?
It's like sugar and salt, but it's engineered to a certain level that it's super addictive.
It is, right?
It's engineered.
I think I saw that somewhere.
It's engineered. It is. And you can feel it, especially when you pay attention. You're like, I'm actually craving a specific burger from McDonald's. Like, I want a junior chicken.
I love chicken burgers at McDonald's.
Who does?
But I don't get them.
You can't get them. You can get them on the weekend.
Only when I'm hungover.
If that's what your thing is,
even tonight, like the other thing I would tell people who are trying to do this, not that anyone who listens to this show is like, you know, trying to get into workout mode, but I know like at least one buddy, our buddy Barry's trying to do this. One of the things I told him is, man, prepare the food in advance.
Oh yeah,
because if it's in the fridge,
you're taking it.
That's it. Yeah,
I don't even need to get lunch. I got lunch.
That's right. It's already there. You're not going to drive anywhere. You're not going to go with your buddies. You're not going to.
If I don't have a lunch made, I'm buying lunch.
Yeah,
simple as that.
100%.
I just look. I'm like, whatever. I'm buying lunch. I'm not making one.
And then even worse, you talk yourself into like on the way to Pita Pit. You're like, yeah, you know, it's a pita. It's not that bad. You get there. You want a cookie and milk?
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not even sure. It's yes.
Yeah, give me.
Definitely, I do. Of course, I want.
I'll take 2 chocolate chips.
Why did you even ask? Just put it in the fucking bag and charge me for it.
They're always soft.
Just put it in the bag and charge me. I'll pay it.
It's fucking brutal.
I'm taking it.
It is terrible.
It's fucking brutal, and people don't want to recognize that. They know. There's no way they don't know, but they just do this push away.
They don't want to talk about it. Yeah.
Push it away, and it's just going to come back and kick them in the fucking face. And when they're 40 and be like, fuck, why was I so annoying?
That's right.
Then?
And you can't turn the clock back.
It's over.
Like, I was saying to my dad the other night,
it's literally over.
Watching the Raptor game, that like my brother, you know, you can smoke when you're 25 and not worry about it. 27, go for it. 29, sure. 31, you're not going to recover from those cigarettes the same way you would have, right?
I'm telling you, I quit. I don't know how long it's been. When did we go away? July?
Yeah, Canada.
So it's September now. So what? 2 months?
Yeah.
I feel phenomenal.
Yeah, sure.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like fuck it. Even with this thing, fuck it.
That's not as bad as a cigarette.
It really isn't.
It's bad, but it's not as bad as a cigarette.
That's what I would say about this thing. It's not a fucking healthy alternative, but it's an alternative.
It's not as bad as a cigarette.
It's not as bad. It really isn't. It might be bad in different ways, like unknown ways, because we don't fucking know. We're the scapegoats for this shit.
Well, as long as you don't get popcorn lung or whatever.
Well, who knows?
You get those things off DHgate, the Juul pods off DHgate or AliExpress.
Yeah, I don't know.
Pretty sure that's what was happening. They're getting like Chinese made, like those cheap whatever eBay market, Etsy
That's
market stuff.
When weed became legal too. People were buying the G pens.
What are those?
The 100 hits of oil.
Vape pen?
Yeah, the vape pen.
Okay.
Just with like oil in it or whatever, shatter or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
A G pen.
G pen, yeah. It's just a fucking vape pen. You
Never
throw
heard
it
of
away
it.
when it's end.
Okay.
But people were dying.
Yeah.
But it wasn't weed. It was, but it was like laced with like whatever.
Well, apparently there's something
fentanyl problem.
Well, it's something about the contents of the like whatever makes the gas on the inhale mechanism gives you like air in your lungs and causes like popcorn lung.
Pneumonia.
I don't know exactly how it works. I just know that's about as far as I go with the knowledge of that.
I don't know anything about it.
Popcorn lung is a scary thing. I remember telling my brother, like, if you need Juul pods, don't get them off AliExpress. Go to the store. Yeah, if you can't afford it, don't get them.
Yeah.
But yeah,
afford it. If you can't afford it, you shouldn't be fucking smoking.
Do you have a Mike's note? We're about an hour and a half in.
Oh, I fucking did. Well,
I got a note if you don't got one.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna
go get one of your beers.
Yeah, go for it. They're cold and they're ready. So this is a story I've told once already at my most recent Wayside House board meeting, which I will talk about before the end of the show as well. This COVID thing is way the fuck out of control now. Okay.
What do you mean?
At the gym, I got
face mask.
I had a stern. I was given a stern talking to by a gym staffer probably a week ago ish, 2 weeks ago now, because I was doing dumbbell work at the end of my workout and swapping out dumbbells quickly, doing a superset or a drop set. She told me I had to clean the dumbbells after every set before I put them back.
Why? You're using them.
Well, hang on. So I said, okay. Let me, I'll get some whatever wipes and wipe them down. Before I knew it, I was walking back and forth from the wipe station after every set because you got to put the dumbbells back. Wipe. Not only that, but fucking Mike, the time.
Yeah, and you only got an hour or whatever.
Back of the napkin math. Okay. If it takes me,
I like that.
If it takes me 30 seconds to walk to the rack to rack the dumbbells, walk to the napkin place or the tissue place to get the wipes, back to the dumbbells, wipe them, back to the garbage, throw them out, back to the dumbbells for the next set.
2 minutes.
30 seconds. Let's say it takes
in total, everything.
Conservative estimate. Let's say it takes 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Let's say I do 3 sets per exercise, right? That's 90 seconds per exercise. Let's say I do it 7 exercises. That's 630 seconds, right? Or whatever it is. The math I calculated was about 9 or 10 minutes, basically out of the hour you're working out.
Just doing one thing.
Just cleaning.
Oh, right. Okay,
right?
True.
Now, if that ends up being a minute because everybody's doing it and you got to wait at the tissue thing, how much time is that?
A lot of time.
It's a lot of fucking time. I like Good Life Fitness. I like going there. I don't pay much. It's near my house. I like the staff. My beef with Good Life Fitness is not that they're asking that the weights are clean in between sets. I get it. There's public health mandates that they do this. I don't think Good Life thinks it's legit. I know I don't think it's legit because I can go there and work out in front of the dumbbells without my mask on, breathing and wheezing all over the fucking weights, and no one says anything. But I gotta, when I have my hands on them, I gotta wipe them down. It's insane.
Dude, there's a lot of like redundant shit.
It's Hygiene Theatre is what it is. And so I think they're just covering their ass. They are really what they're doing. They're trying to make sure public health doesn't light them up, right? I get that. Right. My beef is that the Good Life staff
Hygiene Theatre
is there for the whole hour I'm working out. They're at the front desk. They're shooting the shit. They're texting. The guys are hitting on the girls. The girls are hitting on the people working out. It's a gong show. Okay. My beef is that they don't do anything for the first 40 minutes of the workout. I don't see them on the floor. I don't see them. What? Who's that?
Did I pick it up?
No, not on this show. Oh my God, no.
It's not Steve.
So the girls and guys who work in the gym don't do anything for the first 40 minutes. Yeah. The last 20 minutes, they're running all over the gym, cleaning stuff up. Do you think they're cleaning the dumbbells?
No.
They're cleaning the benches.
Yeah, they should be cleaning the dumbbells.
They should be cleaning dumbbells for
That's what they're paid for.
For the full 60 minutes. They should be cleaning the dumbbells. Is what they should be doing. Yeah. They're not doing it. So I got a problem with this. Good Life Fitness. Tell your staff to stop cleaning benches that no one is using. No one uses a third of the machines during a workout. No one's using the incline shoulder press machine on the far side of the gym.
They're cleaning that.
They're cleaning it. No one's using it. No one's using the bench with the shitty 2-hook rack. Everyone wants the 3-hook rack because the 3-hook rack has all the right spots. 2-hook rack, you can't rack it anywhere. No one's using that. No one's using shit at the far end of the gym. No one's using, the 120-pound fucking dumbbells. You don't have to clean those either.
Fuck, I fuck with those.
Just clean 10 through 70.
Well, those are just fucking like...
Just clean them.
Those are employees like making like shit money, just doing what they're told. But really, but like if you like...
They should be told to do something else.
They should be told to be paying attention.
Yes.
That's what they should be paid
something
for.
else.
Pay attention. Pay attention to what people are doing. Clean what people are using. They're just fucking kids just cleaning.
They're not kids though, dude. They're like my age.
No, but they are kids. They're working at a fucking gym and they're not training.
I don't know. They had like the guys and girls working there walking through with the 15 minutes before your workout ends, like a fucking boxing ring girl.
Fuck
15 minutes, yeah.
This is why I'm not even going. Even though
they walk through with it. Dude, I just think like this is a waste, man.
My gym is just like I have to wear a mask when I travel. I don't know. I read a sign today. I might have to wear a mask all the time. I was not, but nobody said shit to me.
We have to wear them traveling set to set.
Yeah, which is fine. I'm cool. I abide by that.
Whatever.
No problem.
Which also doesn't make sense, by the way.
It's redundant.
Doesn't make sense.
It's redundant because I'm right near people when I'm working out. I'm fucking making spit, waters in the air, whatever.
Yes.
But
droplets.
But regardless, I'm following the rules.
Yeah.
But they're all right. They ask, they request.
Yes.
Take a spray bottle, personal spray bottle.
Yeah.
Spray your shit down because it's funny that now people are doing it. Nobody ever fucking. I was like one of like
everyone cleaned stuff at our gym before.
Fuck, not
where you are.
No, man. I go to a fucking bench and it's covered in sweat. I pay $10 a month. Pay $10 a month.
That's so gross.
$10 a month. So what the fuck do you expect, really? But like, yeah,
that's
man,
so
I just do. I've always been diligent. I just clean my shit. I don't want to be a problem.
Right.
I don't want people to look at me like, "What the fuck's your problem?"
Yeah, that's the other thing too. Have a little shame.
Well, I'm looking at the people. Like I would say I'm part of the 1% that actually does the right thing. Like, I clean my bench. I wipe down the bar. I do that. I've always done that.
Is that a legit number? You think it's 1% of people at your gym?
Unfortunately, at my gym, yes.
Wow,
it's that bad. It's fucking gross. Like people aren't wearing deodorant and shit, walking around stinking like shit, which I don't get. Do you not notice? They don't. I smell like shit.
They probably
notice.
They might or
how do they not?
I don't know.
Maybe they don't. What is that? Is that the thing? That's a fucking huge thing.
When I smell, I can smell myself. Right away.
Smell myself before I smell.
Yeah.
I'm like, I probably smell, and I don't, but I just assume I do, and I fucking leave.
Oh man.
Because it is. It's like a 1% thing. And then now I'm basically just doing what I was doing before with like a couple. Like variations. Like I now have to carry my own personal spray bottle.
You carry a bottle?
You have to. That's just like they just take it. That's one of the rules. Take it.
That'd be better. That'd be better for us.
It's fine. And then when you're done, you put the used bottle on the used bottle table, and they fucking sanitize it or whatever. They swap it out or do whatever they do.
It's a great idea.
It's fine. It's like okay, fine.
You go to Crunch.
Yeah.
Is Crunch not owned by Good Life?
I think Crunch is Crunch. I have no idea. No fucking idea.
What's the other Budge gym?
It was World.
Crunch World. What's World 24-hour fitness? Is that Good Life?
I have no idea. Good Life, I would assume, is a behemoth. They're like a top corporate.
Yeah.
I have no idea. When it comes to that shit, I don't care. I would prefer it still be Phoenix Fitness, which is what it was. OG shit. They had metal weights
on Main and Osler there.
Main West, yeah. It's fine. It's a good gym. The only reason I don't like it is because I know everyone there. That's the only reason I don't like it. So it's tough to just go in. Like now it's fine because nobody's fucking there.
Yeah.
So I can just go in. I crush it. I was there for 40 minutes today. Fucked up.
Nice.
Dummy. Myself. 40 minutes. And it was perfect because I had to get home and watch the fucking heartbreaking game.
That does suck. It's a shitty way to end your day. I want the gym to figure it out. I want everyone else too to figure it out. Like the mall, the shopping mall.
Haven't been, no idea.
The food court's open in the mall, and still when you're walking around in the mall, you have to wear a mask. Do you think people are wearing masks while they're eating?
No.
Drinking a coffee?
They're just shoving fucking quesadillas.
This is what I don't understand. Like I get that like you want to make it look like you're doing something, but you're not doing fuck all. And for me to say this, coming from where I was in February on this whole thing, like, man, you got to know when the information in front of you is presenting you with a certain outcome or point of view that you should be adopting. I don't know, man.
I mean, look. I'm for the mask. Like, Will raises a very good point with this. He's saying, like, because people are, like, protesting against the mask, which I don't understand. Just fucking do it.
Yeah.
Really. But he's just like, you walked into a store before, now people are like, I'm not wearing a mask in a fucking store. It's like, dude, the fucking saying is no shirt, no shoes, no service. You do that. What? You can't just put a mask on your face when you walk in. Just put a fucking mask on. Who cares? It sucks. It's annoying. Yeah, whatever. But just fucking do it.
You worried that you might be living in the slip in the personal rights realm if you just bend the knee to the mask.
I guess. Oh, it's fucking really hurting me.
I don't know.
I don't give a fuck, man. I'll wear a fucking mask. I don't care. It literally doesn't hinder my day a bit.
What do you think about?
The only thing that hinders my day is when I fucking leave to go to Tim Hortons and I forget my fucking mask. I turn around, hightail it back, and grab it.
Let's go. Let's go a bit deeper. Since you got a fresh beer there, what say you about protesters who don't have to wear a mask?
It's insane. Dumbest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Dumbest shit I've ever seen.
What is dumb though? That they're not wearing it, or that you have to wear it and they don't?
It's not that I have to. I clearly don't have. Well, I do if I want to go into a retail store. It doesn't bother me.
You have to wear one basically everywhere now.
You have to wear it if you go into a public place.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yes.
That's fine. Fine. Don't care. It's super redundant and it's super obvious because it doesn't make any sense. I'll just do it anyway because I don't care. I don't really care to cause a problem. I'm just like, if I go to a bar, I have to leave, put my mask on to go take a piss.
Is Collins open now?
Yeah.
Is it?
But not really. They're their patio, I think. Just
not inside?
Maybe inside.
We went for dinner on your sister's birthday and it was inside dining.
It's fine. It's just, I mean,
that's the other thing too. Yeah, you're right. You have to wear a mask.
It's redundant because like if
it doesn't make sense.
But it's fuck it. Like, is it worth raising the argument? Is it?
I don't know if it is or not. That's what I'm asking you. Is it worth it or not? I don't know if it is.
To me, no. I don't care. Like, I can obviously see it's pointless because it is fucking pointless. But I just don't care to raise a fuss about it because what am I going to gain?
You don't want to raise a fuss.
What am I going to gain?
Nothing.
Zero. It's like the one thing that I do have an issue with. And not the message of the protest, but the Black Lives Matter thing in the heat of a fucking lockdown.
Yeah.
They were just gathering in masses. Tough. Like, the message of the protest is good. Your timing, awful.
Yeah.
Like, what is that? Obviously, there's a reason those fucking states are in fucking lockdown still. You know?
Some of them.
It was just a terrible way to attack it. Like,
this is going to be a big election issue in the States.
It is
the way those protests were handled. I hate to say it. You know, I think, like you said, the cause is righteous.
It's worth bringing up for sure, but it would just made them look stupid.
It's going to become so political in the next. I think
the
first debate's on the 29th.
I watched one of Biden's speech, and he looks bad.
He's decomposing.
He can't even speak.
Neither can Trump. Is not a good. Trump is not a good speaker either. But I saw
he
this.
Can at least get a sentence.
I saw this on Twitter. One guy has a psychological problem. That's Trump. The other guy's looks like he's got a neurological problem.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know what the remedy is for that. I'm not sure.
It's the same thing as when Trump came into office the first time. You're picking the lesser of two evils.
Yeah, maybe.
What are you going to do? Let a fucking guy with a brain disorder run the country?
I don't know.
Really?
I don't know what's going to happen.
Trump's going to win. It's shit.
I think he might too. I haven't been following.
It's shit.
I know. I haven't been following closely enough to know exactly what the numbers are.
Of the states.
I know.
400 million people. Those are the guys.
I know.
Kidding me?
Jerry,
those are the two guys that want to run the country. That's how fucking shit that job is. 2 out of 400 million want to run the country.
Both octogenarians, right? They're both 80 years old. Yeah. Trump is close. I don't know if
he's in his 70s. I think he's just like 70, early 70s.
No, Trump is late 70s.
No way, really? Yeah. Whatever. I don't care. Either way, I'm astonished that these are the fucking guys.
Yeah, I wonder.
400 million. That's a fat amount of people.
Man, I wonder how that's going to turn out.
Not good.
The debates are going to be
pathetic.
I was going to say appointment viewing. I did see on Twitter.
Disappointment.
I did see on Twitter the other day that
what's gonna happen? Trump's gonna wreck him.
Well, I did see on Twitter the other day that Trump, who by no means a great president, though I do think he's pretty funny.
That's all he is. He's entertaining.
Yeah.
I am not pro-Trump.
That's right.
I mean, I'll watch.
But he's a funny guy.
I'll fucking watch.
And so I was saying to my dad yesterday, and I'll say it to you now, Biden, by and large, the last 4 or 5 months has generally been pretty sparse as far as public appearances go.
Like he's in the hospital.
Oh, Trump has been saying...
Or in the nursing home.
He's in his basement. Everyone says he's in his basement, right?
What, an Amica?
And yeah, exactly.
Fuck.
Dundas Geriatric Home. And so Trump started calling him yesterday instead of calling him Joe Biden. Trump is the king of nicknames.
Oh my God, he's a fucking schoolyard bully.
He's calling him Crooked Hillary,
it's great.
Lion Chuck Schumer,
Yeah.
like all these. You know what he's calling Joe Biden now? He's calling him Joe Hayden. It's incredible content. It's incredible content.
It's like this is the wrong.
Like, man,
this is the wrong platform. It shouldn't be.
This guy.
For president
This guy's got the nuclear football.
It's insane.
Joe Hayden.
We're fucking.
It's incredible.
This is why, like,
what a time to be alive.
Will and I were talking about like having kids and shit and whatever. And
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I want to anymore. This is insane.
Really?
Bring him into this shit.
I can't wait to have a kid.
I'm terrified of having a kid. I don't want to bring him in. Who knows? And the other thing too, when shit inevitably happens, now I have a fucking kid I gotta watch.
Yeah,
I can just watch out for myself.
Tote him around.
I guess. You know how fucking much of an inconvenience a child is in a nuclear holocaust? Gonna happen.
I got a buddy who just had his second kid, and he was telling me that, and we talk all the time about this, but I've said this to you too. I'll say it on the show now. In the current climate where personal responsibility is viewed as some kind of toxic attitude, raising an absolute world-beating killer.
I'm going to be in so many parent-teacher meetings.
It's going to be so easy.
So many.
But it's going to be so easy.
Parent-teacher debates.
It's going to be so easy. It's going to be so
stupid.
easy.
I have time to raise a kid.
Yeah.
I have time.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. I do not have time for the amount of times I'm going to be in the fucking office dealing with this fucking shit because I know my kid's going to be like me.
Yeah.
I know he is because I'm not going to fucking raise him otherwise.
That's right.
Because I'm not going to sit there and just change.
I won't be doing that either.
I won't be doing that either. Because I have a child and he needs to conform to everyone's opinion.
I don't think so.
That's why I'm like nervous to have a kid. I'm not nervous. I want to have a kid, but I'm just tentative to do so.
Small sample size, but a few mothers I know of young children.
And the chick's got to be down with that.
More these young mothers, I say young, they're a little older than me, but still the kids are pretty young, and actually more girls than boys in this case as far as the gender of the kids. For the first time, are sending their kids to Montessori schools this year.
Those are like those private
school,
like private homeschooling essentially.
No, it's private school.
It's different learning, right?
Yeah, it's private school. It's non-unionized teachers,
does, right?
Yeah, and the common thread among all of them is not about COVID risks. It's not about ease of access or anything like that. It's about this last 6 or 7 months of watching the things that the teachers union thinks are valuable.
The one thing I agree with is the math thing.
Everything has really thrown them for a loop. And so they're willing now to spend, I think in some cases, I think Hillfield is the most expensive one in Hamilton. It's about $14,000 a year.
Holy shit.
K to 12, which is insane.
That's fuck.
Well, that's what's the value there? I don't know. Education is one piece of it, but
it's well over $100,000, obviously.
But as you know, now that you're working, and as I know now that I'm working, the things I learned in school were great, but the people I met were more important. Oh, yeah.
My kid's going to public school.
If you went to Hillfield, imagine the people you'd meet.
Kid's not going to fucking Hillfield.
But imagine the people you'd meet.
My kid's going to the jungle.
The networking, I'm saying, is worth
the
something.
networking is huge.
It's worth something.
It really is. Oh, definitely.
Definitely.
The opportunity is like endless there.
You get that, and like the outcomes the kids get are tied directly to job security for teachers and job security for administrators, and that's important. And Hillfield, I'm not sure about this, but I would guess Hillfield's probably got a governance board that decides which principals, vice principals, teachers, etc., get to stay on, get a raise, whatever, and also probably decide the direction the curriculum goes for them, because the Ontario curriculum is pretty broad. You can take it a lot of different ways. In my view, having been in that ecosystem for a short time, albeit, but some time anyways, the Ontario Teachers Union takes it in a direction that's pretty easy to administrate and very difficult for them to be held accountable for. they do a lot of social studies, the math stuff. Obviously, you know, we've talked about on this show. They're not accountable for the test scores. They're not accountable for anything. The teachers union's a total joke, right? I would pay. I think the more I think about it, the more I think I would pay $8,000 a year to send my kid to a private school.
Yeah, I mean, man, the benefits. Are there.
I'm close. Like I'm judging if let's say this COVID thing really goes the other direction from what I think it will, and it changes group settings for education for a long time. If you could take your kid at home 1 day a week and send him 4 days a week somewhere else, you wouldn't pay a little bit to have that 4 days match the 1 day you give them instead of competing like you just described it, right? You're basically competing with the person who's supposed to be teaching your kid, but you're just what you're describing. What I'm describing is not. It's not a what is the term I'm looking for? It's not a symbiotic relationship. It's a counterbalance, right? You're trying to undo the bad that's being done
so it just
by a unionized teacher. You know what I mean? And the kid is left sort of in no man's land, right? He's got to please you at home, please her during the day, or him during the day at the teachers union.
That's tough.
Difficult, right?
Okay. So I have a question then. So you say hypothetically you have a child. So you're on the fence of sending him to private school.
Yeah.
But like egotistically speaking, like you have your offspring.
Yeah.
Would you not want to put him in like a testing environment? Not like he's going to go and get an education. Would you not want to put him in a place where he has the option to make bad choices?
The jungle, like you're describing.
Yeah. And see how he does?
I think there's some value to that too.
There's lots of value to that. Different value.
That's the other problem I'm having. Yeah.
You know? And it's like, is there a happy median?
Because ultimately...
Like Catholic school, I guess? But like the thing is, man,
I don't know.
When I went to school, when I was in public school, a bunch of kids made bad choices.
Yes.
Weren't really in my friend group.
Yeah.
None of my friends did fucking coke and shit, and none of them did. The Catholic schools and the private, like the rich kids, they came to our parties. They were all doing blow. They were bringing the blow. That was what was happening. None of our kids. We didn't invite the sketchy kids to our party. We just left them to their own devices. Okay, you guys go to your own basement parties and do drugs. We're gonna go hang out at our parties and just drink and have fun. When they came, like the sketchy kids, it was fucked up. We're like, okay, we can't have this. But like we were left to our own devices and we made that decision and pushed them away.
You're saying that like
but the private school kids, they came because they were invited. Like some of the chicks, like the guy, like they were fucking good looking people, right?
Sure,
obviously,
sure.
It just kind of goes for some reason. It just goes hand in hand. Success and good looks. I don't know what it is.
Chicken and egg.
I don't know what it is.
But I'll tell you which one comes first.
But it's for real. It's a real thing.
100%.
You don't have to agree with it, but it is a thing. But they came. So some of the chicks, like some of the guys, whatever, they come down and they just were all cokeheads because they just had money.
This in high school.
This is in high school,
yeah.
Man, and this actually brings up another good point. I was walking the other day in that new survey behind my house.
Yeah, top of the hill.
And it's like it's rich people live back there, for sure. Like there's Mercedes Benz in every fucking driveway. That's like the Civic up there. And I'm just seeing this kid. Like the kid couldn't have been. He must have just got his G2, like 17 years old max.
Yeah,
the kid is driving like a souped up fucking Mercedes Benz. Like
his father's Mercedes.
The kids like I'm walking down, I'm wearing like a muscle shirt, I'm just walking, minding my own shit, obviously looking intimidating as I do. And I'm walking down, I'm not even fucking looking at him. The kid like looks at me, gets in his fucking dad's car,
exactly.
Whatever. Or the car his dad bought him.
His dad gives him the spare set.
Right? Or his dad bought him a fucking sick car.
Yeah.
The kid looks at me and just goes, ooh, and then just peels off.
The absolute worst.
And I'm like, you are going to lose your license so quick because you deserve it, because you're stupid. You were born wealthy and you have no idea what a bad decision is until it's going to fucking smoke you.
I think a lot of people who are born into situations like that where they're shielded from their misjudgments.
Diluted reality.
Yeah, and eventually,
invincible.
Eventually your luck runs out. And
quickly.
It runs out. It may not run out in terms of like your employment because maybe you know the right people. It may not run out in terms of legal problems because you know the right people. But at some point, I think the great equalizer between classes, the great equalizer between classes, though, I think is like your relationships, your friends. The cream of the crop as far as like good values, good decision making, good people will find each other somewhere, right? And so like I do really believe that, and I think it shows like. The older you get, the more I see like the people I hang out with now are all people who like are like me. They make, what I think are good decisions, have some of the same values I have, things like that.
It does happen kind of naturally too.
Yeah, and even people I know who are much richer than I was growing up or much richer than I am now, I don't see them because they don't have the same values, right? And I think that's really the equalizer. That's the sorting mechanism that is beyond whatever means you had growing up. It's the things that draw people together as they're able to decide who they hang out with instead of just hanging out with the people their parents think are good for them, right? As you get older, you wind up in those situations where you find yourself with people who are aligned with you. I hate the idea of sending my kid to a private school where they don't get to make bad decisions, because God knows I made some bad decisions growing up, man, and made me better though, right?
It's not even that you're not going to make bad decisions. You're just going to make different bad decisions.
It's
going to be harder to differentiate.
Higher consequence bad decisions. It's going to be harder to
differentiate a sketchy kid in a rich school than a fucking sketchy kid in a fucking public school, because you're going to know the sketchy kids.
Yeah.
You're going to see them. They're going to hang out. They're going to be wearing these baggy pants with chains hanging down.
I don't think so.
Weird shit.
I don't think that's coming back.
Rip pant. Well, it was there when I was there.
Randy Rivers not coming back.
It was never in.
Extreme jeans not coming back.
They had like a fucking weird ass patch, like the fucking
never coming
the design on the back pocket. It was never in.
The Painters.
It was never in.
The Painters.
That's how you could tell.
Pants.
Like, okay, stay 50 feet away from them. They're going to ask you some weird shit.
I can't believe Carpenter jeans were so popular for so long.
I remember that.
They were, with the thing around the leg, the loop or whatever.
Oh, I have those on my pants now, but it's for function.
Yeah.
It's not. I don't look cool at work.
That's all we got for tonight.
That's it. That's pretty good. I'm surprised.
You want to say anything else? Still looking for a third man.
Oh, yeah. Anybody who listens to fucking old school hip hop, if you're fucking looking for some shit, old school Fat Joe is fucking nasty.
It is good, yeah.
He's
on
shit.
Team Big Pun, man.
Oh yeah. But I know he sold out and yada yada yada. Whatever. Did some fucking lean back shit. Shit.
It's radio.
But like his old school shit in the 90s, holy fuck, man.
One more thing I want to say. Wayside House of Hamilton doing their Walk for Wayside in the next few months. If you want to donate, reach out. I've probably hit a few people who listen to this show up already. I didn't hit up the barber today. I forgot while I was there because we were deep into another topic of conversation. But Phil, I will get you for a couple $100. Talk to me. Good cause. Men's substance abuse home agency in Hamilton, Ontario. The best agency, penny per service, dollar for dollar, pound for pound, anywhere in the province for sure. Some people may say in the country. I'm not going to say that because I don't know a lot about the industry outside of Ontario, but we do a good job. If you want to donate, let me know. And that's it.
I'm on board with what he said as well.
Peace out.
Bye.